Hello everyone, and welcome to the Bloodthirsty Puppets page. Now you're here with your toes in our tepid waters, I guess that we'd all better introduce ourselves. I'm Blood Puppet, and I will most likely kill you where you stand. Just a few reminders for chat before I pass everything over. Don't be a tool about someone's race, don't be a tool about someone's gender, and most importantly, don't be a tool. I'm going to pass everything over to Arch now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Arch. I'm the DM for this game. No, stop it.
No, don't do that. Bad, Neil.
No, down. Get back in the cage, Neil.
It's a habit.
So, anyways, I'm the DM. We're playing. What is this? Session 4 now of World of Kaelstos. And you want me to do the recap, or do you guys want to just introduce yourselves first?
It's up to you. You're the boss.
Okay, let's go around then, and then we'll do recapping. So let's start based on the pictures I got here in the Twitch chat. So, who's that Bardic guy, that Martin guy? Who dat?
That's Onyx.
Who?
Oh, yeah, totally, that's fine.
Oh, hi.
Hey!
My name's Neil. I play Malik. He's a druid. What else is there?
No, that's good. It's good. I'm absorbing all that information. And there's a face. There's a face to the words now. Hi, Casey.
Hi, I'm Casey. I play Morgaine. I have a face, I promise, and Morgaine is a bard. I am not.
Whoa.
But again, I do have a face, so it's all good.
Morgaine does not.
Taking my camera off my lap because it keeps shaking.
Okay, that is a serious case of vertigo. Whoa. And voiceless person.
Voiceless?
Who's
Yeah?
the voiceless person?
Do you mean cameraless?
No, guys, stop talking over the voiceless person.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's nipped, obviously.
Should have got that one.
What about the RL druid?
The RL Druid? Yep, that's
Yeah.
me. I'm Onyx. I play Leon Arcadan, a human ranger.
All right, and you already introduced yourself, Blood. Well,
I
who's your
am
character?
playing Caloray, and she is a human monk. Nailed it.
Perfect. A hunk. Ha, human monk. Hunk. Ha. Ha.
I
She-
think that Calor is a hunk.
She
No,
is
I
lithe,
gags.
toned, graceful. In no way could you ever describe her as being hunky.
I think that a hunk is what's inside of you, not what's on the outside.
Oh, wow, that's deep.
I'm
I don't
deep
know
in
about
shit.
that anymore.
Neither do I.
So, last time, you guys went back to Namai. You had a bunch of magic dust and stuff because of the snake person and the splody bird. And you guys went into Namai. You talked to the wizard guy, Baldwin, at the guild. And he took some of the dust and threw it in Leon's face and Malik's face. And Kalara was like, I don't want none of that.
Mhm.
That was after discovering that Morgaine had magic fire deer powers. And then you guys went to, what the hell is his name? God, I have so many fucking NPCs, I forget people's names. Where the hell are you? There you are.
The
Balsam,
crazy
that
wizard
was it.
guy.
No, that was Baldwin.
Baldwin? Oh shit, I spelled his name wrong.
Their
Balsam-
names sound so similar.
Yeah.
Sound so similar.
Baldwin was the wizard. Balsam is the name of the guild leader. Who you guys then went to and were like, hey, we did the job. And he was like, hey, good job. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Here's some money. Now get out. You guys were like, are you sure you don't want us to look into it a little more? And he's like, no. We're good. You guys were like, are you sure? He's like, no. It's fine. Cool.
So succinct.
And then you guys went to your rooms that you got now that you were official, like, members of the guild instead of just newbies. And you guys had your individual rooms. I believe it was Leon who discovered that the rooms have like special, like little compartment type thingies.
Oh yeah, it's a place where we can poop.
We ended on you guys about to be like, let's go shopping for our rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Mel were gonna go shopping at IKEA.
And then Leon was in Morgane's room, and they were just like, sup.
Sup.
So let's bring it back in. So Malik and Kalare, you are in the hallway. I believe you were about to leave to go shopping, and I think you had stopped by...
I think they
Morgane's
conveniently came out at the same time.
Oh, yeah. So you guys are all in the hallway.
Yeah.
Make conversation.
Hi. Conversation.
Jesus.
We're getting back into being all awkward again.
Yeah, that was the other
Yeah,
episode, the
no
one where they were all
awkward.
awkward. Yeah.
That was last week. This week we are not awkward. This week we're social.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to go shopping?
You sound so excited about that.
I love shopping. What's not to love about shopping? You get to buy stuff.
We actually were going to buy things for Malik's room.
Oh my god, perfect. I want to buy stuff for my room. And also a fireproof cloak, potentially, considering I have now fire hair.
How
And
many
I want to be
mics
able
do
to
we
go out.
have?
Just so you know, your rooms have lots of little cubbies in them full of all sorts of different stuff.
Right, yeah, and you all have your own toilets and you're not allowed to use mine.
Kalari just looks slightly confused.
You gotta put your finger in the hole that's in the wall.
Okay, no, stop.
No, that
No, I
time he
promise
was
it's not
serious.
weird. I promise it's not weird. That's for real.
Perhaps you could show us what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Leon,
sure.
let's go into your room and put your finger in the hole.
Kalari just
Leon
looks
kind of
very uncomfortable.
hand up to his face.
I stand at the door and kind of look in, and I'm not sure
Yep,
if it's okay.
yep.
So I stay outside and just watch them outside as
Yeah,
they do the finger hole thing.
I sigh, walk into my room, and open one of the compartments, the bookshelf one.
Okay, so the rest of you just watch as Leon walks into his room, just pokes a finger into a hole in the wall that you just now are like, oh yeah, that's actually there. And you hear like a slight click, and then this compartment pops open, and inside you see a bookshelf.
Are there any books on the bookshelf?
No, it's currently
Okay.
empty.
There's a couple other cubbies in here as well, but now you know what to look for.
Thank you, that would probably be most useful.
Yeah, I was gonna go outside to use the restroom. It's a lot more convenient.
As was I, but great.
I'd like to become close with nature.
Why would you use Why would you use the like nature as a toilet? That's kind of gross, dude. There are perfectly good. We have indoor plumbing now. I think.
Where do you think?
Is this plumbing or is
Or
this,
is it a bucket?
plumbing or is this like the Middle Ages where you have to take it and dump it out the window
Well-
onto the street?
Do we have windows?
You kind of curious. You look at you pop out your toilet in your room, and you're like, where the hell does the waste go? Like you look, and it's basically just like a wooden bucket with an area for you to sit on. But looking behind that, you notice that it seems like it's like an empty void.
Oh gosh! I'm having flashbacks to a very, very funny game we played recently.
You what, mate?
Okay.
Huh.
Oh wait, are you
Magic
implying that?
plumbing.
Yeah, is it magic? Is it like sucking our poo into a void?
That would be the assumed result, yes. I mean,
Okay,
based
listen,
on the
that's-
fact that you're already in a very small bedroom that has compartments that pop out, as well as the fact that you're in a hallway that is much larger than the building that you're in.
Listen, as long as it's not like Middle Ages style dumping your shit on the streets and then everyone has to walk through it, I'm good.
No, at least not in this building. There are no windows that you need to be throwing shit out. Literally throwing shit out.
Do we have windows in the room? I think I remembered asking last time, but I don't remember the answer.
Yeah,
No, there are no
Okay.
no windows. I should say that in terms of light, there's basically like a glowing rock that's just hanging from the ceiling.
Can we turn the glowing rock off?
You can hang a picture of a window if you want.
I don't quite feel that's the same. But now we know, maybe we should continue about our business of buying things for your rooms.
Okay. And my cloak. I want a fireproof cloak.
That's probably quite wise.
Yeah, like very badly. Also, and probably, we should get a lightning-proof cloak if those even exist for Melik.
Like a
I don't know how you thunderproof something, but you could probably lightning-proof something.
rubber suit.
What's rubber?
Isn't one of your things kinky?
Hold on, yeah, where is that?
Oh,
Where's
you
the
reminded him.
kinky
There it is! There are things a
Alright.
sister should not
This
know
isn't
about her brother.
Melee, the bondage druid.
Should we just say what we buy for our rooms now? Or
No.
are we actually gonna go interact with?
No, you are going to go interact with people.
Okay.
That is how this works. One does not simply just stop.
Oh, fuck. I hate shopping. In real life and in game.
Well,
We're gonna go
Let's
do
go.
it. Alright,
let's go.
All right.
we should leave.
So you guys make your way out of the guild hall, making your way down the hallway, going down the stairs, and you make your way through the now slightly busier main area where there are increasingly more people as they're coming in for drinks and whatnot, food. I believe that I said that it was
He
like
has a name.
noonish.
The dude behind the bar has a name.
Harbram.
That's the one.
Gruff.
Gruff. Arbram.
Harbram the Gruff. Yep.
That's the one.
I'm
Sorry.
just calling him Gruff Man. He's in my mind.
Sure. So you guys make your way out of the main guild hall into the town square where the guild hall is located. It's a very busy day. Sun is out. There are people bustling about. It seems like the commotions from the other day with the explosion have been taken care of. People are going about their business. You can see several people just sitting around in the shade, just kind of enjoying the nice day. A lot of them seem to be in conversation. There appear to be a fair amount of merchant carts and caravans making their way around, people selling various goods. And yeah. So what is the goal here? What sort of things are you looking to get?
Nice room related things? Like, is there like, what is the name of
A rug.
that store that does like home furnishings?
IKEA.
I
Home
mean,
Depot?
yeah, I guess. Is
Is
there
there
like
a fantasy IKEA? Is what you're
Is there a fantasy IKEA? I was thinking of the other one, the one that like they make like. Oh crap! Never mind.
We've done a mill.
Pier
That's close.
41.
Well, the thing is in this kind of setting, in particular characters would know, if you're going to be looking to get stuff for a bedroom, you need to know what it is you're looking for. Like, if you're looking for, like, a blanket or a quilt, then you're going to want to go to the tailor. If you're looking for something just purely decorative, then you might get, like, a painting. Or it could be just a vase with flowers in it, in which case you might go to a, like, a pottery shop or something.
Yeah, mine's
Like,
gonna be
it depends on what you want to get.
But if you want a lava lamp,
You're gonna have to cryogenically freeze yourself for probably thousands of years.
Or go
Are
talk
you?
to
Use
Baldwin.
magic.
Oh, if I get ice powers,
Are
that's
you-
what I'm doing to you.
Baldwin
are
definitely.
you
has to-
insinuating that this is our world, but in the past, like the far distant past, and we're in the same world?
No.
Baldwin has
Because
a
that would imply that Leon is Asian. Well, I mean,
What?
if we're looking at the continents, that would imply that Leon is then from the eastern continent. I mean that he's Asian.
Three of
Continental
us
trip.
Or
are.
Russian.
I mean, yes.
No, because you're from the northern area, so that would make you
I'm from the
Russian.
southern area.
Oh yes, that
No.
means you're Asian too.
Yeah, we're in the Sea of Us.
Oh wait, no.
We're down there.
All right, skipping all the bullshit.
Bypassing that comment.
Irrelevant. So what are you guys doing? What are you looking to get?
I'm gonna buy as many plants as I can fit in a room with
Aw.
me.
Okay, so are you just wandering off, or are you like being like, guys, we should go to like?
If you're
A garden.
buying a
Plant.
I
plant,
sure hope
But-
plants don't need sunlight.
it's magic rocks. They cast sun.
What if don't you have like plant related powers as a druid too? So
Good question. No. They could be fake plants too.
No,
It's fine.
you're a druid. They could
Rubber
be real
plants.
plants. Unless it is actually a rubber plant.
We'll just pretend that they don't die. Or that I just replace them regularly.
Buy a cat.
I want to
would
go to the
hope-
tailors.
I would hope that a druid would have some potential ability to maintain a plant indoors.
I know, right? I think that this would not be an issue.
Okay, so you guys splitting off, going in twos. How are you doing this?
Well, if we're gonna split, I think we should go in twos. Who wants who?
Do
Because he
we
wants to go
need
one way and I
to?
want to go another way.
I will go with more gain because Taylor might have what I want.
Haha.
I believe we were
gain
going to be
bonding
going
time.
shopping together anyway, so.
Well, maybe we should go like one and then the other one. Maybe we should find out. Hold on, in character. You want to go to the plant people. I want to go to the tailor. So why don't we find out how far they go together? Because maybe we can find things at both. Maybe I'll want a plant.
I was
mean-
going to say, if we have a long time before we're giving another mission, we have time to spare. We could just go together.
Well, yeah, and besides, like, yeah, but also the tailor thing is important because I don't want to freak people out with the fire stuff if I eat. I want to keep eating hot food.
Maybe we should get you a cloak with a hood.
A fireproof one. Because
Yes.
what if the fire horns burn through things? bad.
Exactly.
And I'd have to buy a new cloak like every other day. Probably.
It would be worth investigating.
Exactly. So what? Let's go to your plant place first, then we can find the tailors.
Okay,
So, Malik, you being familiar with the city, you know that the of the town is not really like any one shop. Generally speaking, you'll find a fair amount of merchandise, potted plants, both local and foreign. Generally, it just depends on who you go to. And you, being that you're from the city, you also know in terms of tailor-made items. If you want something local, you can go to a local tailor shop. Exotic items, typically you would get from the merchants who would then obtain their supply from traders who would then purchase stuff from across the sea, they're north or south of the continent.
exotic items like the rubber suit.
That's
What
a
is rubber
specialist
suit?
fetish item.
That's
That's in the adult shop. You were never allowed in there.
it's an exotic item. Well, I relay that information, and I guess we'll just go to the closest place that would, just anywhere, since there's no one place.
Sure. You make you just kind of take charge and lead the group as everyone else just follows behind since you know the way and all that.
Kind of.
And you're walking in town square where all these merchants are. And you see what looks like a lineup of probably 4 carts where there are stands set up in front of them with seem to be selling their goods. And on a fair amount of these carts and wagons and stands, you can see different types. You even see a few cacti, which is rare this time of the year.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
information I give you, being that you're a druid. You would know, like, those usually aren't sold this time, sort of thing, you know? You had to learn more about nature besides just animals.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because animals eat the plants.
I'm gonna buy a cactus and some more plants also. just as many plants as I can buy
Do they
from a person. I will buy a lot of plants.
do they have any daffodils? Are they a sort of plant you can have indoors? I don't know.
I want to
You
like
can-
find something
don't
viney
they
too that I can
are.
plant, and it'll climb up the walls and like eventually become a jungle in my room.
In that case, I would
That'd
like to
be
buy
so
bluebells.
All
Those
right.
bluebells are a bloody pain in the ass to get out once they're in. And if you're rooming the room with vines, I'm adding to it.
Sure. So we'll say that between the two of you costs like a gold each to clean out like most
Easy.
of these merchant caravans that have these different. Actually, for Malik is buying like a lot of them.
I'm just buying one bluebell plant.
Okay, in that case, let's say it's like 5 copper pieces.
I probably had to buy his cart to get the plants. So I have a cart of plants now.
Well, that's
like
amazing.
the first merchant you go up to, you purchase all these different plants, and he makes you a deal saying like, "I'll deliver it wherever you want."
Cool.
So, assumably, you could just be like, just drop it off at the guild house, and I'll take care of it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Except for my rubber suit, which we'll find later.
So, so you're looking through these other merchant stalls and everything, just kind of shopping around, and you notice one cart that has a big tarp covering it. A rather tan-skinned man sitting on the driver's seat with a large chestnut horse attached to the cart. And he's got nothing set up in terms of like a stand or anything. He's just kind of sitting there. And as you approach and you're just kind of like, what the hell is going on? He goes, hello friends, hello, welcome to my shop. Hello, very good to see you. Yes, come closer. What can I do for you?
I want to pet the horse.
I want to pet the horse too.
You
If
go to
anyone's
pet the horse, and
petting
he
the
goes,
horse, I'll pet the horse.
I'm not petting the horse. Galareus
So-
is standing back.
the three of you go forward and pet the horse. And he goes, oh yes, very good horse. Her name Janet, very nice horse, best horse in the area. And the horse kind of like seems to enjoy it, and then it goes, yeah.
Is that a typical horse noise?
I think you know the answer to that.
Should I nature roll to see if
Oh
I
my
know the
god.
answer?
Yeah. Oh God, please do.
Sure.
14.
Looks like a horse, feels like a horse,
What's a
does
horse?
not sound like a horse.
Oh, it doesn't sound like a horse though. Hey, strange horse. horse,
Janet,
but
she's
strange.
very good horse, best horse in this area. Trust me, very good horse. It takes me all over places. I promise you, very good horse, best horse I have.
Yeah, seems great.
Between you and me. So tell me, come closer. What can I do for you, friends? Please tell me what is it you're looking for? I have all kinds of things. And he reaches back and like pats the cart, or pats the tarp, I should say, on the cart.
What have you got?
I got all sorts of things, friend. What? Tell me what you want. You tell me, I give you. I have good, very good product.
All right. Do you have any like fireproof cloaks?
Are you looking for a cloak to look pretty? I bet. I see right through. You very
true.
smart. I tell you what, I have good deal for you. Okay, you stay right there. Hold on. Lifts up part of the tarp and starts reaching in, rummaging around. You hear all sorts of weird noises, and he then like pulls out what seems to be like a small thing of cloth, strand, and he keeps pulling and he keeps pulling, and it seems to be coming on for like forever. Like it's this big long thing, and he's just pulling out and out. And after like a good 30 seconds of him pulling, and it basically looks like this long leather strap. And he goes, all right, for you, this very good item, I promise. For you, I give for 15 gold pieces.
Okay, but is it fireproof?
Is best, trust me. Very good.
Is it fireproof though? That's best is good, but is it fireproof? Like if I were on fire, would it burn?
I make no promises about burning. No, it should not be burning. Why? You want it to burn? I can light it on fire right now. It'll be fine.
No, I need a fireproof cloak. But it's a beautiful cloak, but I'm sorry, I'm looking for one that's fireproof.
Then you want this
But
one.
maybe you have. Well, you just said it can't burn. So.
Right, is point.
Right. But.
Right.
Okay. Hold on. You said if I was burning, it would be on fire, which is bad. That's not fireproof. That's not the cloak I want. Sorry.
But it not break when burning.
Okay.
Okay.
But it still
It's very
burns.
good,
I need it not to burn.
but it's not destroyed, so not burning.
I would like to
This one
insight
not-
this dude and see if he's full of shit.
Sure.
Gallery's been watching this guy for a while and she's just so confused.
Oh.
That's respectable.
Based on what you can tell, it seems like he believes every word he's saying.
Oh man.
Well, I don't know, man. What else have you got? Any paintings? You know, special magical rocks?
No, all out of magical rock. Sorry.
Oh no.
Sold last one to Big Fellow.
Oh no!
Rip Onyx.
You
Every
broke
fucking time.
Onyx. I forgot what button was the push to talk.
Oh dear.
Onyx, did you die?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Did you die because of what?
Because he
Art
sold
just said?
he sold the rock to the big guy. Yep.
Well, tell me, what else is it you want? What do you want?
I don't know. If you've got any nice plants, I'd probably take those off your hands.
Oh, for you,
Yes.
friend, I have very good plans. Hang on, I
Ooh.
tell you what, I make you good. And he gets off of the wagon. He comes over to Malik, like puts an arm around him. Like, listen, friend, you and me, okay, you very smart. I like you. You trying to buy plants is very good. I sell you very good plants, friend. Okay, now here's what going to do. Okay, I sell you plants to go into business together. Okay, it's going to be good time. You smart, I can tell. We're going to go into business. It's going to be great. Okay. Okay, so here, I show you. He's leading you over to the cart. He pops back up, reaches inside, starts rummaging
Did
around.
I just try to buy drugs?
And he reaches in and pulls out what looks like a vine. Like, it just looks like a piece of a vine. It's still green, it's dead. And he goes, for you, friend, this very good plant, okay? For you, I give for 20 gold.
Okay.
Is deal?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. He holds the plant out and holds out his other hand to take the money.
Marking out 20 gold. I give him 20 gold.
All right. He takes the 20 gold, hands you the plant, and goes, "Here you go, friend. It's very good plant. You take very good care. I tell you,
What
one
is
day you and I will be going to business together. It's going to be very good."
Sounds great. What is it? Looks cool.
His best plant.
I don't think I've ever seen this best plant though. Have I seen this best plant?
It looks like an ordinary vine to you.
Okay. Well. Okay. I got the best plant, guys. Yay.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, Malik's dumb with money.
Okay. Tell me, friend, what else I can do for you? You want wine? I have very good wine.
Yeah, what kind of wine?
It's special wine from faraway land.
Right, what's it called?
That has no name. It's my own special creation.
Oh no. Well,
Do
you know
it.
what? I would like. I'll buy it. What? How much?
For you, I give 10 gold per bottle.
Mm,
This guy just struck the jackpot
how
with us.
about 5 gold?
He's selling us trash.
I don't know.
for
Sounds
a lot of
very,
money.
very iffy. Okay. I tell you what, because you're very smart. I like you. We're going to be good friends, you and I. Okay. I tell you, for you only, I sell per bottle for 12 gold each. Final offer, very good deal, I promise.
How about 10 gold?
I say roll persuasion. I'm waiting.
Trying to find it. Sorry. Hold on.
It's alphabetical. Okay. I tell you what. Special exclusive offer just for you, okay? Okay? For you, I sell for 22 gold, and you buy 2 of them.
For 22 each. I shouldn't have changed that thing. For 22 each, or
No.
22
22 gold,
altogether.
and you get 2 bottles. It's very good deal.
Yeah, okay, I can afford that. She takes out 22 gold.
Okay, wonderful deal. He reaches
man.
into under the tarp and pulls out 2 bottles that are like pitch black with corks in them. He takes the 22 gold and says, "It is very good day, very good sales. I thank you, friends. What else can do for you?"
Well,
I'm
you
sure Calorie needs something.
I think Leon was trying to buy something.
you seem like a very smart man. What do you think I need?
That's the
Very hard to say,
stupidest
friend.
question.
What is it you do? What are you, friend? We going to business together? Are you going to join me, friend? Is very good.
Well, I use this bow a
I
lot.
think you should do it. I think you should go into business with him.
Unfortunately, I already have a prior job that I can't quit right now. Otherwise, yes, I would totally join.
It's okay. You join me later. It's going to be we going to business together. You and I. It's going to be a good time.
As soon as I finish up this current job.
Okay, I hold you to your word, friend. I hold to word.
So, what do you think? What do you have that could help me? You seem like a smart man, you know.
You very smart. I like you. For you, let's see what I have. Hold on. He rummages around in the tarp. Cool. And he keeps rummaging around and goes, it's very hard to decide. Around some more. And he ends up coming back out with his big shield. He goes, okay, for you, friend, his big shield is very good. For you, I give for, very good.
Unfortunately, I don't really use a shield. This bow takes both my hands.
Is bad bow then.
How do you have a bow that... Do you have a long bow that only uses one hand?
No, sorry, fresh out.
Little dang. Well, then I don't think I can use that shield.
It was bad picked off season. Let me see. Hold on. I always have something for a friend. Hold on. You. He keeps rummaging around. He goes. How tall are you?
I am 5'9".
Okay. He goes back rummaging around. His head up, looks at you. Not fat, no. Rummages around again. You want to be pretty?
Yes, he really does.
Yes.
You make him pretty.
Apparently I want to be pretty. My companion has said so.
Okay. I looking is very hard. Hold on. Hang on a second. I had a really good list of shit here. Here it is. He pulls back out of the tarp, and he's holding 2 items. One looks like a popsicle stick, and the other one looks like a rock.
Well, those are very interesting items. What are they?
His
It's a
best
popsicle
items.
And a
For you,
rock.
friend, I give each one 10 gold each.
Well, that sounds like a very fair price. But before I give you the money, can you tell me what they do?
Of course, friend, of course. He's stick and his rock.
A stick and a rock.
Yes.
Are they any different than that stick and that rock? And they just point to a rock somewhere.
Of course, friend. I'm not selling garbage. This is very good rock and very good stick. Trust me. These best items I have.
Calorie just laughs.
How do
Walks away.
a rock and a stick make him pretty?
No. I'm not looking for pretty things. No. Although
Can
I
I-
mean, if you want to find a way to make
Am I-
pretty with these items, by all means, go ahead.
Am I completely crazy, or didn't you just say that you were gonna make him pretty?
No, you crazy friend.
What? No, he asked if I wanted to be pretty. He didn't say he was going to help with that.
Someone do an arcana on that rock and stick.
Feck it, why not? I distrust this
Yeah.
guy. I'm going to my Arcana of 1.
I don't know, you guys.
Oh!
He said he was out of magic rocks.
He did.
This
I,
is a stone.
I have a friend who's. It's just a stone. Jeez.
No. So, Kalara, you definitely get the vibe that these are magic items. They seem to have that kind of feel to them. What? Just because you never really studied magic itself?
I do have a friend who's a wizard.
You do, which is why you recognize that these would be magical items.
I lean over to Leon. It's like, you should purchase these.
Well. Okay. Well.
I can't see how anything could possibly go wrong,
No.
Onyx.
Well, my friend has informed me that I should definitely buy these, which I was already thinking along those lines. You sell very good items. So,
Oh,
10
thank you, friend.
You said 10. You said 10 gold each.
No,
Okay.
no, friend. It's 15 gold each.
Oh, okay. I must have heard you wrong the first time.
His okay, friend. His busy street.
You said 5 gold each?
No, don't. Casey. I have to look something up really fast, actually.
How much gold you have?
We got some, didn't we?
Oh no,
We
Casey.
did, but I have to see how much studded leather
There we
armor
go.
costs.
I'm gonna spend money like an idiot, so. Hey, how about a mystery bag?
He's
You
very
just-
good.
No, Casey.
Yeah, if you want a mystery bag me, I'll probably buy some stupid.
Jeez.
Rolando, are you saying my name?
Yeah,
Problems?
your camera keeps cutting out.
Is
We're
it for
talking about
everyone or just for you? And did I cut out for anyone else?
So just so I make sure, you probably should have taken notes. Who bought things?
Oh my god.
Me? I bought wine.
I can't hear anything Casey's saying.
I can. She bought wine.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I see
she's
you,
frozen.
Casey.
Oh no.
Who?
Malik bought a vine.
Who's frozen?
Casey's was frozen.
Oh, I mean, I'm not hearing anything from her.
I wasn't saying anything.
That
Hang
explains a
on.
lot.
Okay. As soon as you're done with your list, I know what I'm doing.
Oh no, Arch has dropped. Wow.
Problem fixed.
As soon as you're done with your list, I know what I'm doing.
Let me know if I start cutting out again. Can you hear me? Okay. Let me know if I start cutting out again, and I'll log off, and I'll not log off. I'll cut out and go back in.
Okay. Well, we're good. All right. So go ahead, Onyx.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I appear to only have enough money for one of them at that price. So, which one would you say is better in your professional opinion?
Oh, it's very sad, friend. It's up to you. You want stick or do you want stone?
Okay.
Maybe friend buy for you?
Slash roll.
Very good
two.
deal, friend.
I
I
shake
want
my
my
head
stick.
and just give him
I ain't
15
bankrolling you
gold.
motherfuckers no more.
I'm shaking my
I-
head. I'm just going to give him 15 gold.
So you're buying both items.
Apparently,
Yes.
I'm buying both items.
Oh, it's very good deal, friend. Okay. So he takes the 30 gold from you and gives you the stick and the stone and goes, it's very good deal, friend. Very happy. I could close up shop early today. It's very good.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem. It's very good deal for you, friends. Very good. Like I say, we're going to business together someday. You and I is going to be great. And
Yep.
he hops back into the driver's seat, and he goes, "Okay, say goodbye, Janet." Hee-haw. And
Bye,
they
Janet.
start riding off down the road. You guys are standing there.
I feel like we were somewhat taken for a ride there.
Yep. Some of
I think
you.
he was super chill. I got a good deal.
Maybe. You haven't tasted the wine.
Perhaps we should move on to your tailors and then try your wine when we return.
Sounds like a plan. Initiate plan.
All right. So
Initiate plan powers,
Give
go!
me a hot second because my thing keeps freezing in the stupid Twitch. Give me 2 secs.
Keep breaking it.
Dope.
Rip.
There are more than 2 sexes, though.
Yep.
Hi. Sorry. I was trying to fix my life.
I think it worked.
Yeah.
Partially. I don't know
Can
about
you hear
fixing
me at
life.
least?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone's now
Yay.
sort of back in sync. It's great.
Oh, wow.
I'm not
Cool,
watching
I
in
feel
quite
like-
so bad Lago vision.
Hooray!
I'm
People-
really glad because I was watching the Twitch and it kept freezing on the ugliest faces that I could possibly make. So
Welcome to the internet, where any moment can be frozen.
True. So you guys make your way to the local tailor shop. Inside, you find puppy.
We find
Found
a
a
puppy in the
puppy?
tailor shop?
Holy crap.
No. No, there's a puppy on Casey's camera.
Casey,
you didn't see my puppy?
Yeah.
You're
Gorgeous.
saying
Okay.
Onyx didn't see the puppy? I'm sorry. He was being rowdy and like knocking my I think he might have been like ruining my like audio connection, so I had to
Okay. So you make your way to the local tailor shop. Inside there are various blankets, quilts, sheets, pillowcases.
This is
What
not a
is it
place
that
to
you're
buy
looking to
clothing.
There's clothing as well. I was describing bedding since that seemed to be the intent here, but
Yeah, not all tailors just sell clothing, dude.
I don't really have much of a need for a tailor. This is all somewhat new to me.
In this world, do tailors sell other things?
no.
Okay, I have to go not to a tailor's then.
So what are you buying from the tailor? There's no interesting merchant in this store.
That's really rather
That was
unfair.
reserved.
Gosh dang it! I'm gonna go up to the tailor.
Oh, hello, friend. Welcome to my shop. How can I help?
No! For
No.
real?
Okay, no, I'm kidding.
This best cloth.
What do you think? Best cloth.
We go into business together. We good friends.
we,
Good friends.
we go.
I like
could
you
go
very
wrong?
much. I go up to the tailor, and I say, "Do you make fireproof cloth? Fireproof cloaks?"
The tailor looks at you very confused.
Is there any way you could make a cloak that was fireproof?
All right, since we're rolling with this, the tailor is a rather slim young man. Looks to be in his mid-20s. Long white hair, which is a bit unusual for a human, but does not seem dyed or anything. And he just goes, no. You might want to try like a magic shop or something. That's not really something that we do here. All of our stuff is mundanely made.
Okay.
We've got regular cloaks.
I definitely need a magic one of sorts, so. But thanks! Have a really good day. And then I just like turn and walk out of the tailor shop, and I'm like, let's go to the magic shop.
So you're going to try to find a magic shop?
Yes.
All right. So, Malik, you know that there are a few magic shops in town. You're also aware that both your family, when you were living with them, as well as your mentor, basically told you that they are con artists, and that like all the items that you would find are not going to be found in a shop, because generally magical items are very coveted.
Okay, so okay. You're saying that I think we're gonna get ripped off, or I think the magical items don't work, or what? What was
Both.
Hmm.
I just want magical cloth. Is that so hard?
I think we'd have a better shot getting someone at the guild to enchant something for us than we would going to a shady shopkeep.
Okay, so then I just want a cloak. Okay, cool. So I walk back into the tailor shop. Hey, it's me again. I'm back. I just need a regular cloak now.
Okay.
Can you make it like purple?
Yes, we have a fine purple cloaks. How much are you looking to spend?
Well, I don't know. I never think about that. What kind of cloaks do you have? Like maybe one like embroidered with gold thread? Pretty like that. Those are kind of my signature colors, as you can see.
Roll an insight.
Oh dear.
So as you're talking to him, you notice when you mention this and he kind of looks you over, his eyes kind of go a little bit wide. And you like tremble, like rack his body, and he goes, "Oh, Yes, of course. Right this way, and he leads you down.
I'm concerned.
Bowls
Is anyone
of
gonna
just, like-
follow me, or
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no way we're letting some random dude take you. That's not happening.
Well, no. You're in a shop.
Yeah, I don't care.
So he leads you through a couple of aisles of just all these different clothes and different fabrics that are lined up. And he leads you over to this rather fine section of the store. Unlike the rest of it, like the rest of the store seemed to be mostly just like wooden shelves, pretty basic decoration. This seems to be made from like some sort of white wood. There are like vases with flowers and just all sorts of decoration. There's actually a mirror, which is generally a commodity only afforded to those who can afford such a thing. Basically, from what you can tell, this is like the rich people section.
I feel really out of place because I
I-
have no shoes.
I feel super in place because I'm fucking rich as hell and gorgeous, so I'm having a great time. Thank you.
So he leads you over to a section where there are a bunch of different cloaks hanging up on the wall. The main ones you notice is there's a black one that seems to have like a white fur trim on it. A green one that seems to have a brown fur trimming it as well. And then you notice that there is a purple one that also seems to have a fur trim to it. And this one seems more of like a tannish yellow sort, something from like a fox.
Okay, how much is that one?
For these cloaks in particular, these are our newest ones that we just got in. They're each. They're very fine quality though, made from the finest silks and furs that we could get.
They're gold each? You said there was the purple and gold one, right?
They're 20 gold.
They're 20 golds.
Yes.
Okay, still, you said there was a purple and gold one, right?
Yeah, well, it's purple with a what looks like a fox fur.
Yeah,
Not,
okay,
not
I want
faux fox.
it. I don't care, I want it.
Oh, all right. That will be 20 gold, please.
Here you go. And she, like, counts out 20 golds.
He
Like a
takes it
boss.
from you, wide-eyed, counts out the gold, and says, "It's all yours. Enjoy. It's very fine make." I'm not hearing anything you're saying, Casey.
I keep pressing the wrong push to talk button.
Whoops.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why I'm not allowed to technology. I'm 800 years old and I've never seen a computer in my life. Yes, I will,
Uh-huh.
I forgot what, I don't remember the last thing is I said before I
You-
fucked up.
You gave him the money.
Okay, yeah, I put it around my shoulders and I'm like, ooh, this is really nice.
Yeah, putting it on, you notice that it keeps you warm. The fur
Uh-oh.
seems to like be a nice insulator. But the silken
good.
material from the cloak seems to breathe.
I'm gonna start feeling warm. The minute I start feeling warm, I take the cloak off and I
No,
put
not
it
warm
over
like
my arm.
warm, but like comfortable.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Okay. Was there anything else I could do for you? Perhaps cloaks for your friends here?
I don't know, guys. You want cloaks? I mean, you have to buy your own. I'm not spending 20 gold each on each of you, but like, you know, you have money, use it.
I'm rather attached to my current cloak.
I'll just ruin a cloak.
I have my shawl, but they look very fine indeed. And she tries not to look like a fish out of water. Like, she belongs in this sort of place, but she clearly doesn't.
Very well then. Good day. And he walks away and seems to be with a bit of a strut in his step, like you just made his day.
Hey.
So now what do you guys
I'm
want to do?
glad that I was helpful.
It does look particularly fine on you.
Yeah! Heck yeah, it does. Everything looks fine on me. Thank you.
Is there anything anybody else required?
Yeah, I need to stop by a leather worker.
And I want to find someone to enchant my cloak to make it fireproof.
Okay, what was the first bit?
Leather worker.
Okay. So Malik, Leon mentions wanting to go to a leather worker, and obviously you know that there's basically there's just one shop where everybody goes for, and that's the tannery. Like that's just what it's called, is the tannery. That's the name of the shop. And you lead the group over, and hanging right outside there is a picture of what looks like a dead cow.
This is great.
And it says in engraved letters, the tannery. Inside, it smells very foul of all sorts of chemicals needed for tanning the leathers. Different strips and patches of leather that are hanging on racks. And in the back of the store appears to be a very well-toned looking tan-skinned man with a big black beard, no hair on his head though. He appears to be at a tanning rack trying to remove some fur that seems to be still attached to the hide.
Okay. I just kind of want to walk up to where he is.
He keeps going with his blade across the animal hide, and without looking up, he goes, "Yeah, what can I do for you?"
I need some studded leather. Armor, that is.
Armor, huh? He takes a few more goes at the hide, gets some leather off, flicks his blade, and the leather the fur just falls off into a bucket. Stands up, wipes himself off, and looks you square in the eye. Seems to be looking you over, looks you up and down, and goes, I'm taking it you're not one for wearing for just looks, huh?
No, I guarantee you'll get some use.
You're gonna want something a little sturdier then.
Hey, Neil, can you spam the kink button now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god. He reaches onto his belt. There are several pouches and devices and instruments used for leatherworking. A strand with a bunch of little notches on it that looks like it's like a measuring tool. And he walks out from behind the counter, walks up to you, gets uncomfortably close in your face, measuring you out, measuring your arm length, measuring your height. And he's kind of just making slight grunting noises, just kind of Yeah, I think I could make something work. It's gonna have to be a custom job. Studded leather is not something I regularly make.
Okay, how much would it cost?
Studded leather, custom made fit. PHB price plus an extra 5 gold for crafting costs.
Well, that extra
What's a
5 gold's gonna be
PHB?
a problem.
Are you almost to your gold already? Didn't we get
I have exactly 45 gold.
I have
The
45.
PHB studded leather is 45.
It is.
Oof. What if we all contributed 2 gold?
I contributed 15 earlier.
Yeah.
We did a whole magic item, apparently.
Verily.
Yeah, I can throw 5 gold at you.
I'll throw 2.
I only need 5.
There you go. Malik
Okay.
is being generous and
Oh wait, I only need
great.
I only need 3. I have 20 silver. You'll appreciate that.
Is
Amazing.
paying someone who wants something in that's gold in silver the equivalent of like sending pennies to a company that you don't like to pay off a bill?
That's copper. I'm giving him quarters. This is me counting out quarters. If I was giving him copper, that would be pennies. Okay, so I have 45 gold and 20 silver for a total of 47, and then Malik was helping me with 3?
Yeah.
Sweet, okay.
Alright, so he takes the money from you, counts it out, stores it away behind the counter, and goes, alright. Just need a few more measurements. He measures you out a bit more. Alright, should have the job done by, I'd say probably tomorrow. Probably around noon. Just so as he goes behind the counter and pulls out a piece of parchment and a quill. Now you're looking to wear this for actual combat use, I understand?
Yes.
Alright. And he jots that down. You more of a melee type, or what's going on there?
Generally using my bow.
Okay, range type. Starts writing notes down. Alright. Got it. Alright.
Oh my god,
Come
if
back
you
tomorrow around
explode
noon. Should be
covered
good.
in studded
Okay.
leather, you're gonna be like a frag grenade.
I don't think the druids can wear more than just regular leather armor, can they?
No, I think you're allowed to wear studded leather. You just can't wear, like,
Full metal
metal
armor.
armor.
Okay.
Although, to be
studded-
honest, I feel
can't-
like that's still kind of like bullshit. Like, you
Yeah.
can't, like, metals are part of nature. It's just that humanity reformed them.
Well, yeah, in that case, I would ask for some armor as well to be made.
Alright, what kind of leather you want?
Kind?
Studded normal.
Oh, I have normal on me, so you know, best you got.
Alright. So you want studded like this guy here?
Sure.
Okay. That's gonna be the same price.
45?
50.
50?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
45 plus
Alright.
5 crafting.
Okay, got it.
Can you
I
afford
give
that?
him that. Yeah, I've got 96 left. I had 120 before
What?
the day started.
Why does everyone have so much more money than me?
I don't. I started with like
Me
2d4.
too. I had 131,
I
and
started
now
with,
I'm down to 70, but that's still.
I started the game with like 10 gold.
What? Did you even roll your gold?
Started
Me?
with like 10 gold.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't roll my gold. I just used the noble background for my gold.
Oh, you're supposed to roll your gold.
Well, noble
Well, no,
background
roll-
gave me like 60. So,
Well, no, rolling your gold is if you decide not to take the starting equipment.
haha.
Oh,
I'm a monk. I get given what I'm given. I've got like, I think it's like 4d4 or something stupid like that. Either way, I only have
Yeah,
45
right,
gold
monks
left.
I'm a rich
I'm pretty sure are
motherfucker.
better off taking the starting equipment than they are rolling for gold.
Unless you get good roll.
I think I took all the gold I had and I bought stupid things like Caltrops, chains, and manacles.
Can we get some? Can we get some king spam?
Thank you.
it's still in there. At any given time, I promise that's on the stream somewhere.
Perfect.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, but like you should still spam it when someone says something that could be conceived as kinky, though.
Yep.
Like chains and manacles.
Yeah, I have chains and
Yeah.
manacles. Of course I do.
So he takes your measurements as well, making several grunting noises as he does, and he starts writing down. And he goes, "All right, stick. I assume you're fighting as well.
Yes.
All right, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Melee, range. What's
Melee.
Okay. Melee, got it. All right. Should be same deal. I should actually be able to get both of yours done roughly same time. Makes
Cool.
it easier on me since you're getting the same thing. I can do let's just adjust as needed.
Good deal. Thank you for helping us out.
Hey, thank you for buying.
Thank you for. I don't know, but I felt like I should say thanks too. Like everyone's saying thank you.
Hey, welcome. All right, so you guys walk out of the shop having spent a lot of money.
I have no money left.
What all are you planning on doing now?
I have gardening to do.
I want to go back to our rooms and drink the wine that I got from the shady guy, because I feel like that could be a lot of fun.
Oh man.
Like things that I've known, it's gonna be a time. Gonna be a time.
I think,
Alright,
yeah, returning
so-
back is what Calais would be interested. This whole shopping experience has been a new thing for her, and she's not too sure if she's comfortable with this.
Did she get anything for her room?
No.
No, you got the bluebells, didn't you, or something like that?
I
One
brought
bluebell.
bluebells, but I brought them for Malek.
Oh, don't you want to get
Aw.
anything for your room, Calais? Don't you want to get anything pretty? Like, I mean, I didn't get anything pretty for my room, but don't you want to get anything? With all this money, you could spend it.
I have done. I've helped Leon purchase a stick and a rock for a potentially a song. It's definitely magical items, but no, I don't have any need for any things. I don't wear armor. It slows me down, and frankly, I'm much better without it. And I don't really need things for my room.
Well, then, come to my room and let's get wasted.
Calais just
All of y'all.
purses her lips and nods.
Come on, don't pretend like you don't want to get wasted with me. You know you do.
I enjoy your company, but we shall see.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god!
Not taking
We're
a deception
friends!
check.
Because you're not lying. I know that in your heart you do enjoy my company. It's okay.
All right, so you make your way back to the guild hall. By this point, after all the shopping you guys have done, it's probably like 3 p.m. You walk back in, and in the main area, you can see that there are the usual people just hanging around, eating, drinking. I believe it was Diane was your name, I think,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. You notice Diane is in the corner talking to the sea elf. They appear to be deep in conversation.
Is that Balson's daughter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
And you see that Harbram is currently working. He just seems to be serving up a few drinks to the early patrons. Seems like he's always working, it feels like.
He needs a
So-
break.
You guys make your way up to the second floor where your rooms are.
I'm going to depart from them
I
at that
assume.
point. I will join you shortly. I'm going to go speak to Balsam.
Okay. I'm gonna avoid Diane because she's a bitch. And I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna go to my room. And oh wait, I'm gonna for 4 glasses.
All right. You go up to the bar, and Harbram just goes, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Can I borrow 4 glasses?
You've got cups in your room.
Oh. Never mind. How's your day?
Been a little bit busy now, but
Do you like flicker like
Seems
some
to be
light at the
wrong.
end of your fingers, like having a bad day? Do you want to talk about it?
Listen, is it that busy? Do you need help?
no, I'm good. It's my
Okay.
job. It's what I do.
Because I was gonna say, I used to waitress at a tavern, so I could always help.
Well, if you ever want to offer up your services at night, we get really busy.
Yeah, let me know. I live upstairs. So.
Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you.
Have a good day. You know, you're doing great. And she like walks away.
Maybe this one should have been the one where we're all awkward.
The one where we're all awkward,
But
episode 2.
Yeah,
We
part
haven't
two.
really been until me literally right now. So
Alright, so, what are you guys doing?
You sure you're gonna go alone to do this talk?
You can come if you wish, but I don't think it would be particularly interesting to you.
is it time to sit back and play the dramatic twin music? We really need dramatic twin music, you guys. Like
No.
for real.
Actually, genuinely we do. But
No, as long as you're safe, you can do your thing. We'll give you your privacy. I just was wondering if everything was good.
I'm fine. You can come with if you wish. I just didn't think you would be particularly interested, is all.
Okay.
So you two are going off to Balson's office. What are Leon and Morgane doing?
I'm going up to my room to set up the party.
You're gonna get some like
Okay.
streamers on the go, and
There's not really much to set up, but I just, I gotta put away I gotta like put back all the shit that Leon like unlocked in my room earlier.
you're gonna
Like,
put your toilet away.
Leon, you got any streamers? Let's have a party.
I think I'm fresh out of streamers. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, I got candles. I'm gonna put up the candles.
I have a bear trap.
If you're going to, oh no,
Yes!
they're on me.
Can
Shit.
can we put the bear trap on my wall?
No, it's mine.
I want it though.
If I see this when we come back, I'm putting up my manacles and my chains. They'll be like streamers because I have chain.
Yes.
Uh,
This is so dodgy.
I'm gonna go see if there's like a storage room with like decorations or something. It's our moving in party.
I don't understand what's happening right now.
yeah, me either.
Morgane's gonna go, she's walking back towards the room and then she's like, wait, maybe there's like a storage room or something that has like some kind of party decorations. And she's gonna go try to find some party decorations.
Okay, so Morgane fucks off. What's Leon doing?
I'm gonna go to my room.
Okay.
I don't have much to do, and then I want to look at the stick in the rock.
Yes!
I want to see if I can have any idea what they do.
There's a wizard upstairs. Go get it identified.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about Baldwin. Yeah,
He
I'm
literally just left his house like 5 minutes ago, basically.
gonna go find Baldwin.
Okay.
Hey, take this, and I throw him that root, that vine
Oh,
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask him about that good plant or whatever.
Best plan.
Best plan.
Best plant. Ask him about the best plant.
Okay.
Okay. So who are we doing first here? Because there are 3 different entities that I
I'll
can
tell you
do.
what. Pick someone not me because I really need to take a waste. Rather than
Alright.
interrupting. So I'll be right back.
Okay, guess we'll go with Casey then.
I'm ready. I'm ready for my
So-
close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Where is Morgane going?
To go... Sorry, my dog was... Anyway,
Dog.
yeah, he's. I'm worried about him. He's like sleep whining. So,
Oh.
anyway, sorry. Yeah, she's going to go find like some sort of like storage room or something, like where they would keep maybe like some streamers, some kind of party stuff.
You wouldn't know where to look.
She's gonna go to. Balson's already being talked to. Is there like a secretary?
Not that you're aware of.
I guess I'm gonna go back to Gruff because I didn't make that awkward enough.
Okay, so you go back to the bar and you see Harvim still working, trying to deal with all of the drinks that people are starting to order. And he just goes, "Hey,
Hey, you still sure you don't need help?
nope, I'm good."
Okay, real quick, because I don't want to keep you since you're obviously busy. Do you know where I would find, like, is there like a storage room or something where there might be like some streamers or like any kind of party stuff? Like, you guys must have birthday parties or stuff, right? So.
No, not really.
What? What? In my old guild, we used to have birthday parties all the time.
It's kind of a big city. It's not really something we do.
I wouldn't say that Pearlshaw isn't a big city. It's pretty big.
Right, but we're in the capital. Kind of.
Yeah. Okay, so
Skilled kind of has a lot of members. It's not something we really do.
okay, fair. Then maybe like paper and scissors?
I have a knife.
Could use a knife. Do you have paper?
No?
Well, then the knife is useless to me right now.
I got napkins.
Yes. Yes, give me a thing of napkins and a knife, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna get artsy, bitch.
Alright. He gives you the knife and the napkins, very confused. Just give me the knife back, please.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna sit over here at this end of the bar and make some cool, like, paper doll stringy things. But with
Okay.
napkin.
Right, sure.
This guy thinks I'm a complete fucking idiot, doesn't he?
I think we all do
I
too.
do. This is really weird.
You're not even. I am a positive. I am a ball of positivity, and I will not be stopped. Thank you. That was out of character, not by the way, not.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Morgaine is like. Listen, no one
No,
has
she-
parties. That's so sad.
Back, don't talk about it. Shh.
What?
No, she's gone. Valana's gone. Wait. Nope. Alright. Okay, so you're sitting at the end of the bar, cutting away with the blade at these napkins.
Yeah, I'm making like paper dolls.
Occasionally you get glances from some of the patrons in Harbrum who are just like, what the fuck is she doing?
I'm a grown ass adult and I can make as many paper dolls as I want, so fuck them.
Alright, so, Leon,
Okay,
what you doing?
going up the stairs to Baldwin's room again.
Okay. You go up the stairs to the third floor. You walk by Balson's office and make your way to Baldwin's office. And what do?
I want to knock on his room.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and then you see a mouth appear on the door, which is really weird. And then you hear Baldwin's voice say, "I'm sorry, but I'm not in right now." After the beep.
Beep.
Okay. Yeah, excuse me, Baldwin. This is Leon. We talked earlier today. I was wondering if you could help me identify some supposed magic items. That's it. Thank you. And I walk off.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
That is
talking
the
to a
best voicemail message ever.
door. I have no idea
Short
what
and to the
freaking
point.
voicemail-
Okay, so you walk away.
Wonder how long we'll keep recording. Anyway, I'm just gonna head back to my room then,
Okay.
and then look at the rock and stick on my own time.
Sure. So then I guess in that case, Kalari and Malik.
I rap on his door.
So you knock on Balson's door.
Yep.
You see Leon walking by, knocking on a door, saying something to the door, and then walking away. You distinctly can hear what sounds like beep, and that's about it. And you eventually, after like maybe 10 seconds, you hear, yes, come in.
I open the door and let Melik in through first, and then close the door behind us.
All right, you see Balson sitting at his desk. Seems to be he's doing some paperwork. He goes, Tutu, welcome. Please have a seat. What can I do for you?
I don't sit down. I just continue to stand, my hands behind my back. There is actually two things I wish to speak to you about. One actually concerns Malik here. I would like to know if anyone can find out who is part of the guild. If someone were to, for example, ask after Malik, you would say that he is Malik Saror. Would that be correct?
In most cases, yes. There are certain members that we protect their identity for different reasons, but yes, for the most part, we generally, if someone inquires what our roster is, then we will oblige, depending on the person, of course.
Is there any way that you could hide Malik's identity?
Under exceptional circumstances, yes, I could. Otherwise, it's public knowledge, typically. Is there something that I need to be knowing about?
You do not recognize the surname.
Well, truth be told, I do recognize it, but I didn't want to say anything. It's a touchy subject, I understand.
Then you understand that his grandmother and his mother are missing, and Malik is presumed missing also.
Right, I assumed as much about your identity and such.
Perhaps it could be kept this way. There are perhaps other people wanting to find him and put Malik back into a position he doesn't wish to be. He has a right to another name. Perhaps he could use that instead.
I'll tell you what, you continue to prove your use to the guild, and I will consider doing it. As it stands right now, you members, and doing favors such as these is not something that I hand out freely.
She takes a moment. I understand. Then perhaps onto my other item. Your wizard, Baldwin.
Yes,
He mentioned...
bit eccentric.
Yes, an interesting chap. He mentioned that the magical dust turning the creatures into elementals was a technology from the orcs. I come from a temple, and part of our mission is to do with orcs. Now, I know that I owe my allegiance to this guild, and I know that outside contract's probably not so wonderful, but I also owe a sense of loyalty to that temple. I would like your permission to let them know what is going on, for if the orcs have spread this far, there could be a lot more danger on the horizon. They also may be able to give us more information.
I wouldn't worry about it right now. The guild is handling affairs with regards to the mission that we sent you on. There's nothing to worry about with that.
Can I at least let them know that this technology exists and the orcs have reached this far?
I would ask that you not yet.
Can I ask why?
It's private guild matters. Now, if there's anything else.
tolerate again takes a very long moment. I think that's everything.
Very well. As per discussed, once you've proven yourselves more useful to the guild, we can speak again.
Can I insight check him?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find out whether he's hiding something far, far bigger, like he knows that some big shit's going down, or he specifically doesn't want us to do something because it's furthering plans of his own, I guess. I just want to be able to call him out on this bullshit. Basically.
As far as you can tell, it definitely seems like he's hiding something. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Where do his eyes dart to when he's doing that?
He's maintaining eye contact with you the whole time, but you do notice like the occasional twitch of his lips. Seems like you can notice like he kind of like starts a little bit as if they got like a little bit clammy.
Alright, okay. That's everything, I believe. Please, as soon as you have anything else for us, you know where we are.
Yeah, of course.
I will send, you probably have a mission coming your way, relatively soon.
Thank you. And I open the door.
Oh, Malik, if you could, please, could you, stay for a moment?
Sure.
Do you want me to stay?
No, this is for Malik only.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Just shout. And I close the door, but I don't actually take more than a few steps away from it.
Okay.
No, Malik, if you could, have a seat, please. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay. I sit down.
Now, you mentioned you were looking for someone, within the guild, I believe it was.
Luca, right.
Yes, I have a special, mission specifically for you, actually. Because I know, based on your past with, guilds and being who you are, and from what I understand, you've taken to magic resort. Perhaps you might be best suited for this. Luca has gone missing.
How long ago?
About 2 weeks ago.
And where was he last seen?
Last time we heard word from him, he was in the in the woods to the east of Cress. It's far to the south. It's a small town on Peline. It's a bit far from here, but
Right. Is there any asking around locally that I should do, or should I just take off for Cress?
that is entirely up to you. I would ask that you maintain a discretion with this sort of mission. I would not speak of it lightly. Luca was one of our prominent members, similar to Baldwin, fills a very particular role within the guild, and I would not have our competition know that we are missing one of our key members.
Could this be something that our group takes on and keeps quiet, of course?
That is entirely up to you. I tell you this in confidence because I know that you're the one looking for him, and I think that this job suits you well. If you think that you're allies, then that is at your discretion. But I do ask that you keep it quiet.
Understood.
Particularly because I feel that that young elf girl may be a little bit loose of the mouth.
You have a point.
How fucking
well-
dare you?
We're not here.
I know I'm not, but fuck you.
What a dick.
Well, certainly thank you for the heads up, and I appreciate you having researched all of it. That is comforting. We will get started on this and let you know if we, of course, assuming that they're interested in helping me out. I won't give any details out until they agree, of course, since this is. But yeah, thank you for the information.
Good. And like, it seems like he's dismissing you, and as you stand up, he reaches out and grabs your wrist and holds on to it really tightly and says, "Listen to me, Malik. One thing you must... The mission that Luca was on for me, not look into it. If you do find him, tell him to return and that things have changed. Do not do any investigating on your own. Do not meddle where you should not. There are things going on in this city and in this world that are not for you to know. Not yet." And he lets you go.
I'll keep that in mind. And I will dismiss myself.
He just kind of nods and gives you a dismissive gesture. And you walk out. So, Kalari, you see Alec walk back out after a few minutes of talking in a relatively hushed tone inside.
She wouldn't have been listening. She would have been giving him privacy.
Okay.
Is everything okay?
Right now, yes. We will talk as a group. And we might need to go somewhere far away.
Then that's what we should do. Come, we should go meet the others.
And we go
Meet the others.
Alright, so where is it that you guys are going?
to the
To her room.
fucking sweet party.
Yeah.
Okay, so you return to the rooms and you go to Morgane's room and she's not there.
Haha.
Rather, you knock on the door and she doesn't answer.
Haha.
Confused
I've
about the
got blues,
location.
bitches.
I knock on Leon's door.
Yeah, I answer.
It's Morgane. I believe that she was attempting to organise some sort of drinking.
Yeah, I heard her yell something about party decorations and run off downstairs.
Of course. Well, I guess we can wait for her to get back. I'm gonna go see how awesome my room is. Oh, how did that plant thing go?
Yeah, I knocked and the door told me to leave a message. So, hopefully...
The door-
Yeah, I don't really understand magic stuff.
Hmm.
But I guess he'll get back to us about it. But yeah, I don't know anything about my rocker stick either.
I'll just plant it.
Your rock or
It'll be
stick
fine.
or your rocker stick?
You're
Your
not
stick
here.
of rock.
I'm gonna arrange my plants and
Couldn't-
plant all of my things in the time that we're waiting for her to get back up.
Okay.
Tenacious,
I will,
tenacious
like-
Leon on the stick of destiny.
Did you leave the vine with Leon?
I'm gonna take that and plant it. Probably in
Okay.
the same pot as something else.
Oh.
The bluebells, but in
How
the
do
same
you
pot as the
plant a-
bluebells.
How do you plant a plant in your room? Like, But yeah, never mind.
Well, like they came with pots and soil. and
No,
stuff.
okay, but when he said I'm going to plant it, I forgot about his other plants, and I was like, in like what, your floor?
Okay,
I
so,
turn up awkwardly like halfway through with like the bluebells, like this is a moving in present, and just put it on like a side or something.
Oh,
Just like
thank
really
you.
awkwardly.
Everybody say, "Aww."
That's disgusting. Stop that.
That's sweet.
What's going on with me?
Well, we'll get to you in a second. Car, are you staying with Malik, or are you gonna go somewhere?
If he's in the middle of doing the planting thing, I'm going to get out of his way, and I'm probably just going to pace
I
up.
mean, my door is open.
In that case, I will just
I'm
pace.
kind of doing it with my door open while we're waiting on everyone to.
No, she's probably going to go back to her room and just begin doing like pacing exercises to calm her mind because she's very irritated.
Okay. Malik, so you start just decorating your room, putting these plants all over in the very limited space that you've got. You start little cubby holes and everything where there's actual like space, and just kind of leaving them open with the plants and everything. A very good vine, the best vine.
The best one.
Yeah, the best vine. You plant that into one of your pots, and it starts kind of doing like a wiggly thing, like just kind of like this, like going back and forth.
Oh, it's baby
That's
Groot.
cute.
It's so baby Groot in the growing.
And it
Is it
just
gonna-
keeps wiggling.
It dancing.
That's a good vine. The best
it-
vine.
I was gonna say, yeah. Would you say it was the best?
It is the best.
Well, you watch it and it keeps kind of just wiggling back and forth, and then it starts getting bigger
Oh,
and longer,
look
and it
at
keeps
that.
going. And then it like streaks up to the ceiling, just growing. Hits
Going
the
to break your
ceiling,
room.
goes through the wooden ceiling,
Oh.
Good.
and then punches back through the wood again, and starts writhing and spreading. It looks almost like a bunch of snakes like writhing the walls. Within a matter of a minute, your entire room is basically coated in vines.
Yes.
And like your bed is being floored by vines that are like
no.
entangling it, lifting it up.
Quick, just shut the door and run away.
No. I mean, it's not like just engulfing this room to the point where like we're being like restrained, is it?
No, it just seems like it rapidly grew and expanded to occupy the space that was in.
Oh, that's fun. That's the best plant.
Like the
Just the
floor
fucking-
is coated in like thick vines, the walls, the ceiling, your bed is being lifted up.
Is
The
anything
room
being
is
destroyed
noticeably like
except the roof?
humid.
Hmm. Great.
I didn't catch the last part that you said.
Nothing is being like destroyed or anything by this.
Well, besides the part where it punched a hole twice
Okay.
in your ceiling.
Yeah. No, I was concerned about like the blue plants and whatnot. No, yeah, I step back and it's kind of shocking at first, but eventually I'm like, this will make me comfortable, I think.
Jungle Boy.
Something like that.
All right, so you're enjoying your newly refurbished room.
Refurbished.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good one.
Kalare is pacing,
I'm
Or,
trying to stay calm.
trying to stay calm, as you put it.
Half successfully, apparently.
Leon is sitting in his room studying the stick and stone.
Hmm.
Just looking at a steak and a stone.
If I watch long
And-
enough, they'll do something.
Morgaine is downstairs making paper arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Napkin arts and crafts.
Napkin crafts. Did you ever
So-
go to summer camp? Come on.
We'll say like an hour passes by, basically the equivalent of like a short rest. And funny, it's like almost like a mechanic or something. Leon, you sit there for the better part of the hour, basically just staring at these two items, trying to figure out what it is about them that's so special. And you realize that special items. You realize that the stone is actually a divining stone, which you may or may not know what it is from a past campaign.
Yeah, but explain it for everyone who doesn't know.
I will.
don't know.
So a divining stone is a small, ordinary-looking stone the size of a fist. It contains 2 charges replenished each day at dawn. The person may ask the stone any question and roll a d20 against a DC set by the DM depending on the depth, time frame, and contents of the question. If the roll is higher than the stone will answer yes, no, maybe, or a similar short response if needed depending on the question. If the person asking the question reveals the answer or shares any information gained from the stone shatters and becomes unusable. And you also realize that the stick is actually a bunch of sticks all attached together. You notice that engraved very lightly into this stick is the word arise. And you just say the word, and all of these sticks start snapping out and popping into place. And within a matter of moments, you're holding a 15-foot long ladder, which actually like goes out to the hallway
Oh, wow.
Okay.
because your room is very small.
Wow. Never
And-
heard of either of those things
And
before.
you're sure he didn't have any other magic rocks? Because he sure has lots of other stuff.
You sure there wasn't like a magic rock that makes people tipsy that was in
Nope.
his like? No?
Nope.
Okay.
That item was a special circumstance. Thank you very much. That was the DM not wanting to deal with bullshit anymore.
You know what? But it was fair. It was fair though. Am I done with
Okay.
my paper crafts?
Yeah, maybe after the hour, you're done with your paper crafts. Malik, I assume, is like reclining in his now canopy bed. Kalare has worn a nice trench into the floor.
Yeah, she's still going.
I'm gonna go upstairs with my paper crafts to my room and put them up on my walls.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go knock on everyone's doors and be like, "Party time, bitches!"
Yeah, let's all get together in a room.
Get my room. I
Okay.
decorated it and shit.
Yay. I did too. Look at. Okay.
What is going on with your room, Malik? You guys, look at Malik's room.
Wow, look,
He like
it looks nice.
destroyed it with a vine.
Aw,
Because there's like
thank you.
vine No, I'm not like there's vine coming through the floor and the ceiling, right?
The ceiling,
Yeah.
but it's covering the floor.
Oh, it's.
Or
I
there
thought
is-
you said it was under the floor. No, so it went through the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
no, I
a
don't
good
mean
thing
like
we
it
don't
looks
have.
bad. I just mean that like you literally destroyed the property. Get your renter's insurance back.
Yeah, we didn't pay any.
Deposit.
I
Yeah.
know. No.
Yeah.
I look at the holes in the ceiling. Can I see anything above them or around them? Or are they just holes with vines in it?
No, like the vine is still going through the hole.
Okay, is there a
Like
part of
if
the
vine
ceiling
went
that I
up
can
through
like
and then
pull away a little bit? Just so I can see what's above?
no, there
Have
are
you
vines blocking everything.
Guys ever lived in a house or like
Yeah, I built my own.
no, not you, them.
I look over at like Leon like that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, but I meant like them with the she's trying to tear off the ceiling to see what's above. It's probably someone else's fucking room.
Just
You know, like
would like to see.
somebody, like there's so many people. It's probably rooms, and there's probably someone right now with like a fucking vine in their floor that's like, what the hell?
Then perhaps we should find who's living above there and apologise. I really want to try and see what's above the ceiling.
Oh my god.
I want to climb this goddamn vine. I want to pull part of the ceiling down. Can you say that the
Don't you
ceiling's
know
wood?
that climbing vines is a bad idea because that's how you get giants.
Plus, you
I
get golden geese.
Have you never heard the story of Jack the Giant Slayer?
Of course, he slayed the giant. It wasn't a problem.
Yeah, they got
I
golden
really
goose.
want to.
Right,
I
but
really
then
want to
the
pull just
giant-
down like a very small section of this, not like pull down the whole bloody ceiling. But if it's made of wood, then there'll be slats, and I want to take like pull apart one of the slats just enough so I can put my head up there.
Well, that's the thing. In order to get to the ceiling, you have to push aside the vines, and every time you like move a vine aside, like another one grows in its place.
This might be one of those figure it out when figure it out when it becomes an issue things.
Yeah. Why don't we go get drunk instead? It seems like a better idea than tearing up like ceiling. I have wine that the sketchy dude made. Seems like a good idea to drink it.
Uh-huh.
It made,
Is that-
made decoration.
As I like swing from vines and shit in my room. Yeah, it seems like a great idea that we just drink this wine that he gave us.
Malik,
I
what's
mean,
that?
I don't know.
Listen.
The things he gave me turned out pretty good.
look at the thing he gave. Didn't you buy this vine from him?
I did.
Don't you like it?
I do.
To be fair,
Yeah, it
Thank-
turned out good. So
this room
you know.
is very cool.
it is pretty cool.
I think
I'm
it's gonna
concerned
work.
about the people above you, but it's pretty cool. Let's go back to my place because I had to embarrass myself in front of the gruff guy downstairs to make paper decorations.
How do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. I just wonder.
No, don't worry about it. Let's go get drunk. It's fine.
Yeah, we should probably have a short discussion before then anyways.
Okay.
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
Are we all gathered?
In
Okay.
my
Are you-
room.
You guys are gathering in Morgaine's room?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
My room's party room.
All right, so you guys gather in Morgaine's room. There are what look like streamers and decorations made from napkins.
I did a really good
Aw.
job. Thank you.
Excellent. These are adorable.
These are adorable. Move on.
Hey. Yeah. They're great. So I've been given a task that is confidential that would require some traveling. It is a personal matter, so I'm not going to really ask you guys to commit to tagging along and helping,
Don't be ridiculous.
but it might anyways as to why he's acting so weird.
He
You know,
Who's he?
Balsam.
He said he wouldn't mind if I took help, of course, if we all went, but we would have to all agree to keep this very quiet about this.
you know,
Do any of
We're
you
a
know
team.
anybody to tell?
I know people, but they're all in Pearl Shaw, and I wouldn't tell them anything anyway, so it's all good.
Okay. And I'll look outside and do the thing and look around, and then I'll close the door. So, as you guys know, I was looking for Luca. He's a druid here at the guild. Sing on a rather important mission down in the woods east of Breck.
Cress.
Cress. Okay. It's. I really need him to be alive, so I'm gonna go on this thing regardless. But it seemed like there was something he was looking into that was suspicious, and he didn't want us to know anything about. He told us
That sounds like something to look into.
it sounds like an additional hazard to the mission, if anything. But yeah,
It would
something might give us some insight as to what's going on around here.
It would appear that Balsam doesn't wish us to investigate anything. And that's
Yeah,
in of
he's
itself
not
is
a
not good.
fan of knowledge.
No.
Or
It
trusting
seems-
us.
I understand that you probably shouldn't trust people who've only been in your guild for perhaps 2 days with the most important secrets. But when our help is offered and not accepted, that makes me concerned.
Listen, we're like a team. So here's what I'm thinking. I know that he kind of like forced us into teaming up a little bit, but I like you guys, each other, especially Caloray and Malik, because they're siblings, so they kind of have to like each other, and they just found each other and all that fun stuff. But like, I feel like it's really that he's not telling us things and we're just kind of going off blind. Like, that's how we got all these weird, wacky, fire and lightning and thunder powers, right? So, anyway, I think my point is loyalty to us first, loyalty to Discara second.
Let's say you're the most interesting people I've met on top of a tavern in my entire life. And I would not be without
Meet a
any
lot
of
of
you.
people on top of a tavern.
I'll say that getting
More
close
than
to
you'd
Luke
expect.
is more important to me than getting further along in this guild. So if saving him will give me what I need from him, then do, regardless of whether it's good for the guild or not. What's going on between the guild and Luca is, something else to worry about. But
Yeah.
this is not something that I'm doing for the guild, personally.
I feel you. Listen. And she's like, listen, hands in if you're down. Like, I'm really down to do this, you guys. Like, first of all, I came here because I had nothing better to do with my life. I just want to be, I wanted to gain fame. I wanted to listen to stuff. And, you guys all have such interesting and rich, like, life stories. And I just want to help you all, I feel like the ultimate bard thing is to be along on an adventure, and like be there to tell the stories afterwards. And I can tell you guys are going to have really good stories I can make up songs to. So
I'm glad
I'm
to
in
have
with you
but
guys.
do be careful, because where interesting people come into play, there's a lot of danger.
I can handle myself. I killed that snake guy.
I don't
Yeah.
believe that you are simply telling a story. You are definitely part of ours.
Agreed.
Oh, you guys are so nice. And you know what? I think, what if we leave tomorrow after we talk to Baldwin? And, because first of all, Baldwin, we should see him first thing in the morning, right? Because I could probably get him to enchant my cloak. You don't need him to look at your stick and whatever anymore, though. But we also need him to test
Your powers.
you guys out, your powers.
Good call.
Do you guys realize that once we know, like, the limits of your powers, could be systematic, automatic, hydromatic. We could be grease lightning. We got a quiet little shifter and a ranger with the curse on his head.
Keep talking, Will. Keep talking.
But this, Met this wizard and he hit him with a handful of sand.
Keep talking, whoa, keep talking.
Something is about to go wrong, but I'm getting into song. As they're losing all their wits, we'll be getting lots of tit grease lightning. Go, 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 go. Grease lightning, don't cast thunder wave under my. No, grease lightning. Go, grease lightning, why not give call lightning a try? Grease lightning,
whoa, grease lightning.
You are supreme. The chicks will cream for grease. I'm not done. Go, 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 go. We'll learn where the powder came from and learn why it's with snake eyes.
Keep talking, whoa, keep talking.
We're not sure what Malik is. Wonder if Leon can fly.
Keep talking, whoa, keep talking.
Fire, thunder, lightning, shock, and nips to still a rock. You know that I ain't bragging. We're the crew you must be having. Grease lightning. Go, 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 go. Grease lightning. What was it? Don't cast thunder wave on the my. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning, go, grease lightning. Why not give call lightning a try?
Grease lightning, go, grease lightning.
You are supreme. The chicks are cream. For grease lightning, 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 lightning.
Excellent. And to that we drink.
Katie, if I wasn't in love with you before, I think I am now.
I literally wrote that all this morning.
Excellent.
Someone should clip that. Just
All right.
For the love of God, somebody clip that, but I think it's too long to clip.
I don't know, but that was.
It's incredible.
I was gonna sing it after the powers were activated, but I don't know. But now I'm like not sure if we're gonna get to that tonight, so I figured I'd sing it now.
That is incredible. Canary still doesn't drink.
I'm gonna drink.
Me too.
So you guys are drinking after that?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, come on. I wrote a song.
I know, but she couldn't. She's trying to keep herself in balance, so she can't. She alright, she puts down the drink on one side and she just goes to give you a hug. Right, really awkwardly.
So,
Okay.
I think everyone but Calare is drinking, and I accept your hug happily.
Yeah. This is probably like the first hug she's given in like 10 years.
Oh wow.
So you pour out the glasses of wine. It seems to be a red wine with like a white foam on it when you pour it out, which seems a little weird.
It's sparkling.
You've never seen a drink that. It just seems very peculiar. There's like a bit of a white foam on top of it as you pour it out for everybody.
It's Vimto.
And I assume. Wait, so everybody except for Kalara is drinking, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll take a nice big drink of this wine. It tastes pretty good, surprisingly. Considering you bought it off of a strange merchant that you had no idea. And tastes pretty good.
Yeah. Do we need to make con saves?
No.
Yay! So it's not like the last time.
So you guys just gonna continue drinking, or?
Yeah, why not? We're getting crunk up in here tonight.
Got shit to
Alright.
do tomorrow, so.
So you guys keep drinking, and after about like an hour of just idle chit chat and drinks, The three of you start to feel really weird. You
Oh,
feel
it's
your
okay.
vision kind of warp and distort. You feel like you can clear, like the world, you can see the whole world in a new light. At the same time, though, it seems like it's a bit harder for you to distinguish any detail.
Concerned.
You're drunk. Shouldn't be concerned.
It's the next morning. I don't think we should still be drunk.
No, it's only been like
It's
an
been an
hour.
hour.
Oh, I thought you said it was like the next morning. Never
Oh,
mind.
God.
No.
Damn.
So you guys are just kind of sitting there chatting. Morgaine, you, as this kind of kicks in, you know that something seems to be off about this drink.
Uh-oh.
You look around and you notice nipped on Kalara's arm seem to come alive, made of stone, and then lunge out and like bite you in the neck.
Ah! The fuck? Oh my god, this is the same thing. Ah!
More game.
The fuck? You're snake, dude!
You take 9 psychic damage.
Oh, what the fuck?
The rest of you are sitting there noticeably feeling weird, except for Kalari. And then Morgaine seems to freak out and scream.
You okay, Morgaine?
The snake, dude! It bit me.
It hasn't moved. Nips hasn't moved in a while.
It bit me. I swear to God, it just like jumped out and bit me. I promise.
I look at everyone
Where did
else,
Snake-
and then I look back at her. It's like, does she look any different to anyone else? Like, sweating wine, for example? I don't know.
To you, it seems like all three of them, that their pupils are extremely dilated. They all seem to be a bit paler, and it seems like they all have like a cold sweat. None of the rest of you feel any of this. You just feel very weird. Very peculiar.
I'm going to take the wine away.
Malik, you're sitting there watching this like, what? The snake hasn't moved? It's right there. I can see it. And you feel like a rumble and shake, and then you see a giant vine burst through the wall and smack you upside the head.
Oh.
Oh
You
my
also
God.
take
Oh, God.
9 psychic damage.
They're just rolling on the ground going, ow, ow, holding my head.
Okay,
shit.
I'm gonna take the wine. Oh no, shit, he's not here, is he? Fuck.
Hey Max, can we break soon? Just for a little bit. I need to take the dog out.
Sure. I mean, when do you want to take the break there, Blood?
You can take it now, it's fine. You take it whenever you want, you're in charge, dude.
Sure, we'll
I
take
just
a
work
break
here.
right there with Malik getting smacked upside the head by a vine.
That's
Is
amazing.
it real? Is it psychic hallucinations?
We'll
What
find out
happened,
after the
Sonic?
break. Alright, we're gonna go to break and we'll be back in about 10 minutes, so see you soon.
we
And
here?
we're back!
Ah,
Whoop whoop
we're
whoop!
back.
For the thrilling conclusion of what the fuck is happening.
Right. So, Malik got clapped upside the head by a vine that did psychic damage. Now Malik's rolling on the floor going, ow, what the fuck? Morgaine is going, what the fuck, your snake bit me.
How's Leon doing?
That's an excellent question.
Leon hasn't had a problem yet.
Alright, I'm grabbing the booze.
Operative word being yet.
I grab the booze, I leave the room and shut the door behind me, and I'm going to go and run up to where the wizard's room is and see if he's there, and if not, then I'm going to run downstairs and... Yeah, I'm running really fast.
Okay.
I will dash as a key action if I fucking have to. Oh wait, no, I don't
Alright.
need to because I'm not using my action to attack anything. So yeah, I'm dashing. I am dashing like a boss.
Dashing
you-
through the snow.
Nope, stop it. Bad. Copyright. So you
Not
run
copyrighted,
upstairs.
copyrighted.
What?
Dashing through the-
We sang "Don't Stop Believing" last week. That's definitely more copyrighted.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Everything.
pretty actually dashing through the snow is in the public domain, so you can sing it as much as you want.
She will not be singing that, but she will be dashing upstairs.
Copyright Santa Claus.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Neil, there's something I need to tell you about Santa.
He's real and he grants wishes.
And
Sure.
he copyrights all of the
Wait, what?
Christmas stuff.
Santa is a genie?
You don't want to know.
Oh
If
my
this
god.
campaign lasts until Christmas, you'll find out.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god. Sure. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I dash as actions and I will go
Right,
up
you
to
run up the stairs
To wizard guy.
to go to the wizard's room.
yeah.
Leon, as you do, or as she does, you're sitting there like, okay, why is everybody freaking out? And it seems like a cage made of iron drops from nowhere and seems to just surround you. Just out of nowhere, it seems like there's an iron barred cage.
I want to grab the bars and see how sturdy it is.
They seem to be made of the strongest of metals.
Can I climb it?
No, it has a top.
Okay.
Like it's just big enough to enclose you, and then like that's it.
Oh.
It's Leon in a cage.
Why does he not take 9 psychic damage?
What the hell?
Am I still sitting on vines?
No,
we're,
you're not
we're
in.
in Morgane's room.
Oh, right, we're in Morgane's room. Yeah, I'm not breaking through a floor. That's not gonna happen.
While that's happening, Kalare.
Yes.
So you run up the stairs to Baldwin's room
yeah.
and knock on the door, and you get. I'm not in the office right
Yeah,
now.
fuck that. She's gonna bail into what's his face, the other dude, the really important dude. Actually, no. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. She'll take a moment. I'm panicked. She's not. I'll take a moment. You say that there's like names on all the doors.
There's what?
Were there names on the doors here, like saying who they were?
Not on Balson's, but on Baldwin's there was, yeah.
So are there are other doors up here, aren't there? I'm not off my
Yeah.
rocker. Do any of them have names on them? For example, hi, I'm Bert and I'm the alchemist.
No.
Okay, in that case, screw that. I'll go rap on the dude in charge.
Okay, you knock on the door, and after a few moments, yes, come in.
I pop my head in. Could you?
Oh, it's you again. Yes.
Yes. Could you perhaps point me to either an alchemist or a magic user? It would appear that my companions have been poisoned somewhat.
Oh dear. I'll have my daughter come in. She knows some healing magic.
We are in Morgane's room. I shall
I know
try and
some
keep
healing
them contained.
Okay, sure.
Perhaps you would give this to her, and I put the bottle on the table. It's like, this has been laced with something more than just alcohol. Perhaps she might need this to develop some sort of cure for them. And then I leave.
Okay, sure.
I'm gone by the time he said that. I'm just dashing back downstairs.
All right. So you can hear him getting up as you run off.
Cool.
You go back downstairs. Leon, as you're sitting there waiting for Kalaria to come back, and you see Morgane and Malik still writhing in pain, just freaking out, you notice that the cage is starting to shrink.
Is it tall enough for me to stand up in?
It was.
No, okay.
Despite all your rage, you are still just a rat in a cage.
I would have gone with burden.
Okay. I want to take my collapsible ladder out.
Oh god.
Oh.
No!
The door is shut, just to putting that out there.
And then I'm going to hold it sideways and then say a rise, see if I can just hold the cage big.
Sure. So you say arise, and the ladder starts unfolding into this full-size ladder, which seems to punch a hole through both walls and continue expanding outward. But the cage still seems to be getting smaller. It almost seems like the ladder actually like formed around the cage,
Oh, that sucks.
and it seems like it's still shrinking.
Well,
Shrink.
ladder's now taking up room. I shrink it back down.
All right, so you
Just
have
holding a ladder and panicking.
you disassemble the ladder. It pulls back in from the broken walls and kind of shrinks back into a little stick in your hand. The cage is getting smaller and smaller.
I try to make myself as small as possible. Don't have anything else I can do.
Oh.
Okay. Clara, you come back into the room. Malik's on the floor rolling around, holding his head. Morgaine is
Dashing
holding
to
onto her
the
throat.
room.
And Leon
And
is cut off in the
you
fetal
notice
position.
Leon is curled into the fetal position, yeah.
Okay. I just look at this. She takes a deep breath and she's gonna go pick up Malik and take him back to his room. Just literally just pick him up.
What the?
And she won't do like the soothing words thing because she has no idea how to do that shit. So she just picks him up.
Do a strength check because Malik is currently in a panic state, so he's making it difficult for you.
Okay. 19.
Okay, yeah, you pick him up like he's a baby and just carry him to his room and throw him on his.
I place him gently. I don't just chuck him. He's my brother.
Okay. You gently place him on his canopy bed.
Cool. I'll just place him there and then I'll go back and pick up Leon. Put him on his bed.
Oh god.
I'll literally just go in, scoop him up like the baby bird he is, and put him back in his bed.
Sure. So
Place him
Leon,
there like
you're,
a king
Leon,
of Leon.
Wow.
you're curled up in the fetal position, trying to make yourself as small as possible as this cage shrinks in. And then Kalari comes in and just seems to reach through the bars and pick you up and start pulling you towards these bars as they're shrinking. And it feels like your body is getting crushed.
I start screaming.
You take 14 psychic damage.
Oh!
Yikes!
Sorry.
14.
You
How
black
dead are
out.
you on the scale of dead to dead?
4 out of 18.
Oh, then you're fine.
You black out.
Okay, I stopped screaming.
That's good.
Clara, you pick Leon up. He seems to start screaming and panicking and then passes out.
Good, that makes him easier to dump into his bed. I, again, place him gently into his bed. I just chuck him in there. And, how's Morgaine doing?
Morgaine, you feel like your blood is on fire. Not in a
Oh
good
my
way.
God. Is there a good way for your blood to be on fire?
Well, you're a fire deer, so I mean, yes, I suppose there could be a good way to
Your
feel.
blood is on fire.
That's my theme song.
I
Make a theme song for all of us.
I pick her up and put her on the bed. Just gently place her down.
It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, Calorie.
Calorie.
First,
no
your
idea
super
what to do.
cute snake is like jumps out and bites me, and now I'm on fire. Are my horns showing?
Are her
I feel
horns
like
showing?
they should be showing.
No, there are no horns.
I hate this. It's terrible.
You're
You hear
going to be
footsteps from
fine.
behind.
I just bolt out of the room. I dash out of the room if I have to. There's just
You
like
see
way too much to
Diane
do.
coming down the hallway, and she's just shaking her head, and she goes, "Really?
Yeah.
First day, you're already having problems, huh?"
Calorie just nods. If you could perhaps save the berating for us at me, perhaps afterwards.
Yes,
perhaps you
yes.
could,
Too much to
brother.
drink. Where are they?
I separated them out. They seem to be rolling around. I didn't want them to harm each other, and upon beds seem to be softer and easier. Please, if you wouldn't mind, and I'll direct her to. Oh, damn it! Yeah, she'll direct her to Leon's room because he's passed out.
so she follows you into Leon's room. She looks at the bed and sees that he's unconscious. She goes, "Oh, good, that one's already done. All right, where's the next one?"
Do they just need to be unconscious?
Pretty much.
Huh. Yeah.
They've
Cool.
been drinking. It's just that they need to sleep it off. What else is new?
Fuck me up, Diane.
Is this not laced? Is this not something more than just being drunk? This is exceptionally fast.
I don't know. I've been told that they had a problem, that they were poisoned, and apparently there was a bottle of wine involved. So it's not hard for me to figure out.
They definitely started seeing things more than just drinking. I've been around drunks. Anyway, if we just need to knock them out, that can be done. And yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Point them to the other two rooms.
Alright, so she follows you to the other two rooms, and first she goes into Malik's room, and she looks around and at the vines and goes, "Oh, you have been busy. This
We
isn't
have
gonna be good.
redecorated, yes.
Father's not going to be happy with this one." Anyways, and she walks over to where Malik is like suspended on his bed, and
Are you in
she
like a
just
hammock,
places...
Yes.
Amazing.
Well, his bed is
Fine
literally
hammock!
being lifted off the ground by vines.
Amazing.
He walks over to the bed, places a hand on Malik's like eyes, and she starts chanting a spell. And after a few moments, Malik just like slumps over asleep.
How...
And she walks out, goes to Morgane's room, and repeats the process.
Before she knocks me out, when I see her, I go, "Oh my god, dirty Diana!
Oh
What are you doing here? Get out of my room!"
I think you need to go to sleep. She
No.
she like
Yeah,
slaps her hand on
probably.
your face and knocks you out. She uses the magic to knock you out, but like it's not a very gentle hand to the face.
I see Diane and Morgane going enemies to friends to lovers trope.
So the three of you are now unconscious, sleeping. And Diane turns to you and goes, "Do you need me to knock you out too? Or are you good?
don't drink. But I thank you for your
You
assistance.
live longer that way." What were you saying?
I said thank you.
Right.
If
Try not
there's...
to let them drink again next time, and she just walks away.
I probably spend, like, however long it is that they're sleeping, just pacing between the three rooms, checking on them. It's like, my room's like 6 doors down. I'm like, fuck that.
I mean, it seems like they're gonna be sleeping through the rest of the day and through the night. Like, whatever it is that she used to put them to sleep,
Yeah.
it seems to be pretty potent magic. Seems like they're, like, out cold.
Yeah, I'll probably go down and grab some food, and then, unless someone wants to talk to me, I'll just come straight back up and eat in the corridor, like, between the three rooms. And that's probably where she'll spend the night as well. Just sitting there meditating or walking or being annoyed.
Alright, are you gonna actually sleep?
Probably not. She
Yeah,
is
'cause you are
somewhat
gonna get
concerned.
a level of exhaustion if
Yeah,
you're
that's
missing out on
fine.
sleep.
That's fine. Actually, no, there is something she wants to do. Now everyone's asleep and no one can tell her not to.
Okay.
She's going to go write that letter, and she wants to send it to Zolan. So she's going to write that letter and have it ready for whenever she sees like someone who can deliver messages and such like. So
Okay, so you're just writing the letter, you're not going out to have it delivered yet.
no, basically, I think if we're supposed to be heading off to this other place, then she'll probably attempt to deliver it on the way, but she'll probably be writing that note now. But
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, she'll stay up.
And obviously we're going to be ending soon, but whenever you get the chance, whatever you write up, send to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So the night passes by. Morning comes around. The three of you wake up with slight headaches. You're
Hangovers,
feeling
right?
not like a terrible hangover, more like you feel like your head had something drilled into it sort of thing. Like it just did not feel very pleasant.
Mm.
But not nearly as bad as you felt with the peculiar sensations from the drink. The three of you wake up. You find that Clara is sitting in the hallway asleep, slumped against the wall, just kind of.
Calorie? Calorie, you okay?
Yep. I'm awake. She like
Are-
massively blinks to sleep out of her eyes, like over and over.
Why are you in the hallway?
I wanted to make sure you three were going to be okay.
Oh, well, like, thank you. Was I hallucinating or did Diane come into my room last night?
She did.
Ugh. I do not like her.
That was evident. But she assisted you all in when you needed her.
Oh, well. Thanks to her, I guess. Should we all go see if What's-His-Face is back in business? Or should we have breakfast and then go see?
Who's back in business?
What's-His-Face? The wizard that was out yesterday. That you...
I thought you were trying to catch that merchant again. What do
Oh
you
my
need
God,
from the merchant
Can
now?
we? No, just kidding. He was
No.
horrible.
No, we
He
can't.
gave us, like, hallucination wine. No, thank you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
A warning would have been nice.
You know, I get the feeling he's done this before.
There's like echoes of like a past soul.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are the boys up or are they just still rolling around?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
they're
literally
all-
just came out of my room.
I wake
Oh.
up.
We
Hey.
should we should go up there and find out about your elemental powers, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but straight there or breakfast first?
Maybe we should go upstairs first and then downstairs and then out to wherever it was we were supposed to be going.
Yeah, where are we going, by the way?
To Cress.
Oh, is that south?
Very
That's
much
south,
south. The most
Oh, wait,
south almost there
we
is.
should stop over in Pearlshaw on our way down. Just because
Oh.
it'll be, free lodging.
I mean, I imagine that we'll have to go through it, at least. So,
Is this where you came from?
Yeah. That's why I said free lodging. Anyway. Anywho, let's go upstairs and find out about your cool lightning and thunder powers. Do you think he's gonna like thunder wave at you like he fireballed at me?
I hope not.
I mean, I bet he does though.
I don't like getting shocked.
Well, I feel like to like reveal your lightning whatever, like how I have the fire deer antlers, like he's probably gonna have to shock you. Just like,
This should be fun.
listen, you're a big boy. Gird your loins. You can do it.
Let's
Have we
go.
been having this conversation while walking up here?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
there now.
I'm so
Alright.
knocking the door. This is like conversation is like this is not needed. I don't need to do this.
So
I'm too tired.
You knock on the mystical magical door, and it swings inward of its own accord. You walk back into the magical room of wonders, and the door shuts behind you, and you see Baldwin shuffling over from whatever he was doing. And he goes, welcome back. I was hoping you would be here. What was it we were doing again?
Activating the boy's powers, and also, can you enchant this cloak to be fireproof by any chance?
That's not how that works, dear.
Well, then how do I get a fireproof cloak? Is that even possible?
You'd have to find one.
Gosh, darn it.
Magic items aren't that simple. I could make it fireproof, I'm sure, but it would probably take me a few months.
Ugh. Lame. Alright.
Well, I'm not
Fine.
an enchanter type.
I see.
I'm more of a studious wizard, you see.
That's fair. Anyway, the boys. That one, she points to Leon, is thunder. And that one, and she points to Malik, is lightning, just so you remember.
Right, yes, I remember. Do you feel any different?
No.
No.
That's good or bad, I'm not sure.
Alright,
who's first?
Got it.
alright.
So,
First, I guess.
okay. You were lightning again. Yes, that was it. He, shuffles closer to you and starts looking you over.
Morgane is playing Those Magic Changes by Sha-na-na in the background.
I suppose I could just try electrocuting you.
Oh, joy.
Do it!
So he holds up a hand and mutters a spell, and you can see arcs of lightning starting to emanate from his hand. And even before the spell is done, or before he even gets close to you, Malik, you feel this deep sense of threat to your life. You feel panicked from it, and you feel this kind of power start surging through your body. You don't notice any difference yourself because you're just kind of standing there bracing yourself. The rest of you, though, notice immediately before Baldwin even hits Malik with anything that his pupils shrink to slits, and little sparks of lightning seem to dance across his body.
Cat? Lizard? What is...
Baldwin stops before he even hits you, and he goes, "Oh, interesting."
Are you gonna shock me or what?
No, I don't think I need to. And he puts his hand down, the spell goes away, and you all watching the strange appearance that Malik took on immediately just whoop goes away. And Baldwin just kind of rubs his chin and goes, Activated by being threatened? That's peculiar.
So, can you tell from the eyes what animal it was?
Not quite. Hang on. And he lifts a hand up again, and immediately the lightning comes back, and it looks like he's about to hit Malik in the face.
I flinch.
You flinch, and you kind of As you do, the rest of you see that Malik's the two teeth in Malik's mouth next to the two front ones. I can never remember the name. Seem to have become very long and thin, like fangs, but not just little fangs. They look like they're very long and thin and pointy.
He's a vampire.
And you see the lightning jumping around again, and then he puts his hand down and it goes away.
He's a Snicker snack.
He goes,
Great.
"You're a
Onyx.
lightning serpent."
Onyx, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
I'm
Can
not
anyone else hear
talking.
him? Oh, because your thing keeps lighting up green, so I've been concerned.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Well, my boy, it seems like you're a lightning serpent. Very peculiar.
Yeah, great.
How
Where did you get
so?
this powder from again? I can't remember.
Sneeple.
Yeah, I'm one of those snake people.
Very strange. Useful, but strange. Now the question is, what is the ability you've gotten from it? Well, if it's the lightning element, and it's... He raises a hand up again, the lightning charges up, and this time, like, he goes to hit you in the face.
Ugh.
And immediately, like, you feel the power surge within you again. The rest of you see his eyes become slits. You can see the fangs, this time protruding. You can see the little bits of lightning arcing around. Malik, you feel like an immense desire to protect yourself from this. Because you just don't want to be hurt. Like, it's almost like a very deep, like an instinctual feeling of, like, I don't want to be hurt. And your hand, like, darts out and you grab onto his wrist. And he goes, "Whoa. Very good."
Whoa.
Does he have lightning reflexes?
Oh
To me,
my god.
you guys jump into conclusions. Stop it. That
Wonderful.
seems to me like you have a better reaction time than a normal person would. Basically, Neil, I'm saying from a mechanical standpoint, any reactions that you make are with advantage,
Okay.
but only if it's a reaction.
I'll have to mechanically brush up on how I can get reactions in combat.
Always.
Essentially,
much
like attacks of opportunity, that kind of bullshit. Or any
Right,
spells
right,
which are reactions.
Right then, that's very interesting. Okay, next. Shuffles over to Leon and goes, "I'm not sure how to work with thunder, to be honest with you. It's a very peculiar element. Did you say that the animal was you got it from?
A bird?
Do you know what kind of bird?"
Exploding kind?
Well, yes, that's obvious, but what kind of bird was it?
Yeah, no idea.
That doesn't help very much.
I pull out my flute. And I put it, like, sneakily put it behind his ear. And just, like, pull out the loudest note known to man. She's just gonna go for it
Well,
right
like
in his
just
ear. Yeah, straight into his ear.
into Leon's ear?
Yep. It's sound. Thunderous sound. So I'm gonna do that. Hope for the best.
Yeah, that is true. Thunder is sound. There you go.
Sound of friction, I think. Yeah.
So Leon, you get this piercing sound that just reverberates in your ears from Kalare. Strangely enough, though, not only does it seem to be hurting your ears, but you also feel like you suddenly remember it clearly.
I remember the sound clearly.
Yes. Almost as you feel like if you tried, you might be able to recreate it.
Oh, that's rad.
Cool.
We got our own loop.
This feels
We got a loop pedal right here.
So
that's
just
so cool.
for the sake of moving things along before we end. So you open your mouth and try to recreate it, and a perfect recreation of this high-pitched sound reverberates from your throat.
I'm jealous.
And
Can I say I'm jealous
Baldwin-
just like she did?
yes, actually. Morgan, you swear it sounds like you just echoed.
Fuck! That's so cool. You should
That's so
stop
cool.
being a fucking ranger and be a bard.
And Baldwin claps his hand and goes, "Oh, marvelous.
It seems that you've gotten the ability of mimicry. How peculiar.
I hate it.
Okay, just to be clear, I can only copy things I've heard people say, or can I just copy their voice?
I'm not sure. Try to make the sound of... what would be something you wouldn't have heard? Try to mimic the sound of a pixie sneezing.
Okay.
I think what he's asking is if, since he can do my voice, can he say things that I haven't said
Yeah, that's what I meant.
directly to him?
Give it a try.
Let me think. Okay. Yeah, in Morgane's voice, I want to say being a ranger is the best class.
So you try to say that, but it ends up coming out in your own voice.
Dang it.
And he goes, guess not. You can only say things that you've already heard.
Okay.
Ranger is a fine class. I'm just saying with that kind of a mimicry kind of a thing, you should be a bard.
Oh, she just said rangers is flying class. I can now repeat that forever.
You can take so much out of context. It's great.
Also, what's a class?
Wait, can he remix things that like you said? So
Take
like
one word,
like
one
you
word
can't
there.
like what if I said something like I am not a mass murderer and he
Just take
took it
not
he just
out.
took out the not?
Yeah.
Can he do that and then just make it sound like I said I'm a mass murderer or something?
You could, but it would come out sounding a bit choppy.
Okay.
Because the thing is the way you can mimic is based on the exact the exact intonations, the exact.
So I would copy I am, and then I would also copy a mass murderer. Would not be.
If
putting
you've
them
ever
all
seen
together.
Fairly Odd Parents, it would literally be like with the recorder. If
Okay.
you know what episode I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Well, that's kind of neat.
Now the only thing is that's the animal manifestation, but what about the thunder side of things? Was it you said that the bird died?
It
Boom.
exploded.
Explosion.
I could try knocking you out and see if something happens.
I don't think I have a choice in this.
I mean, I don't have to. You could just wait until it really happens. Or it might be that you have nothing. I don't know.
I'd rather find out here. Do it.
Okay. You had to guesstimate how much HP you have.
I mean,
You know, assuming that we had to categorize these things.
Oh, if we had to give it a numerical value, I'd say probably about 18.
That's going to be a little bit hard to deal with.
Perhaps I could assist.
Are you saying that you want to beat the shit out of your friend until he's unconscious?
Not really, but perhaps better than hitting him with more magic. That would only complicate the matter if you're doing it for science.
That is true, because magic cannot do non-lethal damage. Very smart. Okay, have fun. And he, like, shuffles really far away. Like, he goes, like, 50 feet away and goes, okay, go ahead.
Kick
I'm
him.
way over here.
I'm going to put my
hey.
sickles on my belt. Because I don't actually want to, like, slash him to pieces.
Okay.
And I
Hilare punch.
within about the space of 6 seconds, I punch him 3 times hard in the face. Do you want me to roll 3
Alright.
times?
Because Leon is willing, I assume.
I'm not dodging.
Alright, so you
God.
sock Leon in the face 3 times and he just drops like a sack of potatoes.
Morgane
Are
backs
you
up.
all standing by Leon, or...
Oh, I totally am. I've just punched him in the face 3
I'm
times.
not. I want to say that when the wizard backed up, Morgane like saw him doing that and connected explosion in her head and backed up also
Alright,
up to where the wizard was while still playing guitar. He's-
I don't think I would. I don't think I backed up as far. Is my issue. Because in case things go wrong, I don't want to be terribly far away. I'm probably like half the distance.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna matter. I'm still gonna get hit. I'm
So
sure. but
Leon, you
just
drop
let
like a
him
sack
run
of potatoes. Kalare, make me a Constitution save, please.
Sure.
down. Ooh.
7.
Okay. Right then. Alright. Wow, that's like the fucking third time tonight I've rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Actually, that's exactly the third time tonight I've rolled a 9. In that exact order, too. 4 and a 5. Huh. So, as Leon's body hits the floor, his body seems to, like, vibrate and rumble. Boom! And you feel this shockwave emanate from Leon's body. You take 9 thunder damage, knocked 10 feet away from him.
Sweet merciful jeez.
Damn.
And, yeah, you're standing there going, ow, that hurt. Leon's unconscious. And Baldwin's in the back going, oh, very interesting.
Oh,
Um,
good show.
Is there a chance that any of you know how to get him back up?
Yeah, here. Let me do that twice.
All right, Leon, you take 4 healing points to the face.
Okay, I have 4
Your face
HP.
is only slightly less concaved.
Ooh, there's a good one.
Oh, that was a good roll.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, thank you.
I feel worse off from this endeavour than you.
Aw.
You have magic too. Very good.
Is everyone okay with? Does anyone else need? Do you guys need more heals or?
I don't feel so great,
Yeah,
but
how
I'm
many-
okay.
How many did you have?
I had 15, I'm now down to 6.
I just expended 2 slots. So.
It's fine.
We're about to go
So,
eat breakfast, though, so we might have done this in the right order, because that
Baldwin-
would count as a short rest, maybe.
Yeah, I can
Baldwin
spend some...
shuffles back over and helps Leon get up. By helping, I mean he kind of just like reaches out a knobbly hand and is like trying to help you up, but he's really in with it. And he goes, very unusual, but very useful. Assuming you got your ass kicked a lot.
It hasn't been a problem yet, but maybe.
Good to know.
It is something we can use if we're in a desperate situation, I guess.
Quite. You must check back with me occasionally. I would like to see how things develop.
Well, whenever we are in town, we'll stop by.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Are
but
there
we're not going to be in town for a while, so.
any other elements that we should be aware of?
What do you mean?
Well, thunder, lightning, fire. I'm not...
And Earth. Don't forget Earth, because
And
also rock snake.
does Nipt have these kind of powers?
Well, he's an animal, so it's a little bit different.
You called him a familiar before, is that right?
Yes, it seems that he is a familiar, yes.
Interesting. But yes, are there
You know,
other elements we should be aware of? I'm not particularly magically inclined. Are there other things we should look out for?
Oh, you never learn. Well, there are all kinds of elements, yes. The main elements in this world are fire, lightning, thunder, and then there's is wind, water, ice, things of that sort. Of course, some of the elements are just kind of interlinked together, like thunder and lightning are kind of connected in a way, just as they're also connected to water because it's the elements of the storms. That water is also connected with wind because of the storms as well. But then you've also got water is connected to ice. I could keep going on. It's really quite interesting. It's a lot of learning that in my younger days when I was learning magic. It's all quite interesting.
But none of them would be particularly dangerous to my companions anymore. They cannot take any more.
Well, I think we learned that yesterday, didn't we? I tried putting the other powder on
There's a
fire
chance
deer
that
here.
happened, but I feel like a whole week has happened between now and then, so
But
I
it's
couldn't
only
remember.
been like not even 24 hours.
It was just yesterday, dear. Are you losing? Do you need some help?
I haven't, to be honest, I haven't slept, so.
That sounds like
sweetie.
a problem. We should fix that.
Get some coffee when we're downstairs. It helps.
It's on my to-do list.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to do that next time because we're ending the session there, dear.
What?
Yeah, what?
Breaking the fourth wall, bitches.
What's
Say
the fourth wall?
what?
What fourth wall? I don't see it. It's not there.
How do I add exhaustion?
Are we
I don't know.
dying?
How does
I'm
that
just gonna
work?
write it in the corner. There we go.
Write it in your notes next
Yeah.
to, and then write Caloray is a bad bitch next to it.
What?
So-
Why?
so,
Because she is a bad bitch,
No, she's not.
but like in the good way.
Oh, okay.
No, like in the
Oh,
good
you
way.
would've- Okay, never mind.
So
would've
Neil,
what?
was your friend correct in their guess of your animal?
No,
What'd your friend think it was?
a squirrel.
Oh my god. Oh my god, like
That's
Pikachu.
so cute.
It's a mouse.
Yeah, that's
Well, there's a
different.
lightning
I
slow
thought it was a
Pokemon.
fluffy tail, and I was like, that would be terrible.
We were joking, me and Max earlier, that it was a lightning bug, and your butt was just gonna get big, and right.
Your ass was gonna get really big, and then at night it would just start glowing.
You would have that bubble butt.
Fully
Does
bubble butt?
Malik have a bubble butt?
No.
What do I roll for that?
YN.
Con save? No.
No.
Fine.
Kind of a butt. Is it like flat or is it nice? It's a really important question.
No, that's pretty
I
fine.
mean,
Okay, Right. So anyways, person in chat, I assume that's your friend Neil.
yeah.
His animal is a snake. It's a lightning snake.
I have advantage on reaction rolls,
That would have been
So
actually
anytime
damn
you take a
handy
reaction,
for me.
you would have advantage.
which would have been really cool for the monk.
Yeah. Because I also have Sentinel, so
Yeah,
those
I
bitches
feel
aren't getting away.
You know, I feel like Thunder should have gone to the Bard and that, like, the monk should have gotten lightning.
Listen, I just put things in your path, and whoever happens upon it is what happens.
I might be able
It
to
just so
utilize-
happens that now, instead of the stone going to one of you four, snake,
So Caloray's just not gonna get one now.
That's
She
fine.
just has a companion that is. Oh well.
I mean, you could still take an element later. You're just gonna have to fucking wait until you find one.
I'm perfectly fine with that. Calorie, sorry.
Who knows what it'll be?
I'm not fine with that. Calorie is very fine with that. She's happy to be who
I
she
could
is.
probably get away with some more reaction rolls, probably in some kind of an animal form than I would be as
Yeah.
just a staff fighter. So.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is like I made it where all of the powers that you get are like the baseline powers are meant to be very minor. Because like reactions are not going to come up that often. Just the same
Oh, no,
starting
yeah.
a fire not going to come up that often.
Well, it'll come up
Same
if.
mimic sounds not going to come up as often.
Well, you can bet that as a reaction, if Onyx goes down in combat, I'm going to be reacting and running, so I'll have an advantage on getting the fuck out of the way when Onyx goes down.
I wonder if running like fuck is counted as a reaction. We have to check this out.
And also, I'm going to be so sorry when you're almost dead and I push you into a herd of enemies so that you explode and kill them all.
Yeah.
But I will
Get
heal
in
you back up after, I promise.
Leon's a living grenade.
I was
Just fucking throw him
100%
in the middle of
thinking that.
enemies.
Yeah.
What's the radius on that?
It's melee range, so it's just whoever is within.
Okay, so 5 feet.
Basically anybody within that 5 feet. So on a grid, it would be that 3 by 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 3.
And what's the DC for the con save?
The DC is 10 plus half your level.
Okay.
You know, I think it's
Rounded
really
down.
rude that you guys called Leon a grenade. I think he's beautiful.
Well, I want you to know that I would catch a grenade for you.
Would you throw your
Oh
hand
my
on a
god, he
blade?
really is a grenade! Because he's getting studded leather armor today.
Ah,
Oh jeez, I have to remember to
with
get that.
shrapnel.
He's
I remember how to-
genuinely...
Oh,
You're
I
gonna
have to
be
remember to
like...
pick that up for a whole week.
Yeah. You're turning
Well,
into
wait,
either
does
a
that mean
genuine
we
frag
can't-
grenade or turning into a claymore.
Hold on, shit. That means we can't leave the town for a week?
No, it's tomorrow.
No. One day.
So
in game, I have to remember for a
it's
week.
this day. It's this day in which we have to pick up all
Oh,
that stuff.
right. Just watch the ending of this session on YouTube right before game next week.
Right. Note to self: pick up armor.
It's like next to pick up the milk. Pick up cereal, pick up milk, pick up armor. Perfect. Turn itself into a grenade.
also, I think
Yeah.
we can arrange for you to be able to sleep on the road.
Oh, it'll be fine. If it's just like a day, you can just sleep and then your exhaustion's gone, so.
Mhm.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
but
far
we're-
it is to wherever the hell this place is.
We're like leaving today.
Really far.
Well,
Far. It's
if
far.
That's fine.
let's see. Hang on, I'll give you an exact estimate.
Excellent.
It's gonna be like
50, 40,
it's gonna be a couple weeks.
30, about 30 as well.
It's gonna be like a week journey.
Yeah, it's gonna take about a week to get there.
It's absurd.
Yeah, I'll be able to sleep in that time. Don't
You're absurd.
worry.
So much for staying close for missions.
I mean, hey, that all depends on no shenanigans happening on the road because, I mean,
Shenanigans.
Why
I
would
mean,
that
that
happen,
never
though, right?
happens.
no. So, anyways, Blood, take it away.
Oh, right. That was cool. You can find me on Twitter at blood_BCP, and you can find us here Friday nights, some Saturday days, and Saturday nights or Sunday morning if you're UKer like me. That was awesome fun and really odd, I guess. Shopping's not my favourite, but the lots of stuff afterwards was kind of cool. And the song, my god, Casey, that was amazing. It was so good. It was so good. So
It's
good.
a very good song. I like you.
Yep, that was awesome.
That's why I'm a bard. Also, Lexi helped, so.
We gotta go
Grats
into
to
the
Lexi.
bag of the business.
Congrats to Lexi. Alright, so, off to, yeah, let's feck it. Casey, what about you? Where can we find you online? How did you find that today?
I'm on the Twitter at Child of Ginevra, and I had a great time. I got to sing a stupid song. I'd make a lot of other musical references, which was fun. And Leon exploded. So it was a good time all around. I think good wholesome family fun.
Cool. Leon, what about you, dude?
You can find me on Twitter at OnyxQWE, and favorite part was, as always, the friendly neighborhood merchant and his horse Janet.
Oh my god, yes! Yes,
Hee-haw.
fucking Jen. Hee-haw.
Yeah.
That's normal, right?
Every time we visit him in any game, it's always amazing.
I love him, and I hope to see more of him in this game.
I agree. I thought he was a
Hey
great
guys,
character.
maybe we could get a ride. Try to get a ride with him out of town.
I'm so sad that Calor is so upright sometimes, 'cause I'm like, I want to talk to this guy.
I was really hoping that Onyx was going to try to barter with him more.
Yeah, me too.
This character has +0 to persuasion. It's fun when I barter with him. It takes forever though. I think
then
last
you
time,
run out-
last
And
time
then you
I
run
did
out
took,
of spoons.
Oh dear.
last time I bartered with him, it probably took like 15 minutes.
What
I
about
actually-
you, Neil?
I did win.
You can find me on Twitter at Bardic Martin. Fun. I have a bunch of plants.
You destroyed a room with signs.
It's good. I love it.
Hey, Neil. Hey, Neil.
Uh-huh.
Do it for the vine.
Oh my god. On that note, Arch.
Oh,
You can find me on Twitter at arch_DND.
Do not disturb.
You could also find me on Twitter at the same thing. I'm coming soon once I get a job that isn't complete ass. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was enjoying that because I had plans, and you guys fell from great. Like, this is gonna be a shopping episode. Better bring that one in. And also, plot holes within plot holes within plot holes.
Plot holes?
Do you mean cogs?
Or hooks.
Hooks.
Yeah,
Plot holes.
plot hooks.
Yeah, plot
I was
hooks.
gonna say, I
Those are
hope
very
you don't have plot holes within plot holes. That's a bad story.
That'd be
No.
a really
What?
shite story. Yeah.
Wrong.
I think you're
I-
a much better DM than that. So
No, it's a lot of there are hooks and strings and pulleys and
Yeah.
gears.
Cogs within cogs.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Neil is vulnerable to hurt feelings. Does that mean he took twice as much damage from that psychic damage earlier?
Oh, man, no.
Well, no, because that didn't hurt his feelings.
Yeah, the vine didn't hurt my feelings. It hurt
Well,
my,
unless you
my
consider the vine your buddy, then in which case, yeah, it hurt your feelings because it was like, fuck you, smack you
Feel
upside the
like-
head.
I feel like it
I
should have
mean,
been like
You
it
got
should have
bitch
been
slapped by a
because-
vine.
Because the vine, you love that vine.
Neil, I want you to know, as long as that's there, anytime you come across a bard that tries to vicious mockery you, it's gonna be like double damage.
Yeah.
For a max.
Now I know how to destroy melee.
Yeah, but if that's true, then this is true also.
That's amazing. Okay. And does anyone want to shout anything out before I do the final wrap? No, excellent, fantastic. All we've really got left to do is thank Kevin MacLeod for all the free ass music that you've been hearing today because it's free and pretty awesome. It means I don't have to pay royalties and that shit. So go check that website out at incompetech.com. You can, if you click the contacts in the main page, you'll find all of our Twist details and such like. And I think other than that, I think it's time at the bar and drink our bitches, and we'll see you another time. Laters. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. I refuse to click out until everyone is jazz handing, except I've lost my mouse. There we go.